Oh, notification going. Going on, JS. Welcome in first. Now, Marco and Brian coming in hot, short second and third. Appreciate y'all. Notification gang. Gentlemen, Mustang, welcome in. Smash that like button. Good point on that one. Gotta have a little poll asking people to hit the like button, right? What kind of sweet pill stream would it be if it had, right? Right. Bane, welcome in, yo. Welcome in, you fine gentlemen. 5 waiting, 6 likes. That's because y'all are legends, absolute legends. Let me take a little sip. How long? Let's see. It's been fine. All right. A little sip of coffee. Wasn't supposed to drink anything for a half hour, but we're good now. Just had a dentist appointment. So sick, so cool. Mustang says being on vacation the last week, you can catch all the live streams. Nice. Just happened to refresh the YouTube at the same time Discord came through. Discord coming through clutch, right? How do you play this game again? Every time I get on here, I forget how to play. Cassandra comes in with the keeps a laying. Ooh. Yeah. You know how we do. 10 burr incoming, Camille. That would be wild. Could you imagine the number of views I'd get on that clip? I'd show one dropping and the co-rune. Did you mean to say 10 co-runes? Or what'd you say? I'd play one clip of a burr rune and then all of a sudden it'd be like 12 seconds later, and then boom, another one, and it'd be 2 seconds later, and then another one, and it'd just be so crazy. Javier, I believe that's how it's pronounced. Thank you, Phil. You always motivate us to keep looking for the best items. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Thank you for watching the videos and watching that stream and stuff. Don't gotta thank me. Just coming here, hitting the like button. That's all the thanks I really need. Oh, and Banter coming in with a $10 super chat. Holy smokes. Thank you so much. You legend. Thank you for supporting the channel, supporting me, streaming and making videos and all that good stuff here. Appreciate you. Fred, yo. Welcome in, Fred. Fred. I need your advice. I'm feeling bold and I don't know if I should do it or not. I lost Cousins. Fields is still out. I got to get a waiver wire or something. I'm so tempted. I have Hopkins on my other team. I think I'm going to start Will Levis. But I could pick up Sam Howell. But if I pick up Sam Howell, I have to cut Will Levis. And if he has a crazy good game, then I can't if you cut somebody, you can't re-add them from the waiver wire. They do that so you can't just cut people and pick everybody up and then re-add them again, kind of thing. So I have to decide, like, am I gonna keep Will Levis on my team or dump him? What do you think, Fred? And anybody else who has an opinion on it. I know it's a very niche topic there for not everybody around the world, but today's the day for the Wisp, says Mike R. Hopefully. Hope so. What's going on, Wicked Ball over on Twitch? My man. Always in there over on Twitch. First one usually too. Welcome in. What is going on here?
ETL Banter donated $9.99 for Super Chat.
How do you feel? It's mega delayed on the super chat coming through on YouTube. YouTube letting us down here, but thank you so much for the super chat once again. Yeah, Franklin, yeah, I don't know what that is or what that means, so just like most things that I don't know what they mean, like if someone comes in here chatting in a different language or something, or it doesn't look good, I understand it's a joke from something, but yeah, don't Don't throw that in here anymore. It looks like something that could be construed as something bad, so not banning anybody or nothing, but just asking. Washington just traded away Young. Yeah, that's the kind of a narrative I had been hearing. Yeah. Oh man, if Will Levis is actually sick though, I don't know. I feel like there's an opportunity for Will Levis. Like you know, it's an unknown factor. You know, the excitement of not knowing. You know, he could be awesome. You know, Will or Sam Howell, he's kind of good, sure. The team's not very good. He's never going to be great, right? But what if Will Levis is awesome? Am I right? Levis started off pretty well last week, yeah. Yeah, I have Hopkins. I actually drafted him, and I've been holding him and painfully benching him, and then I play him and he gets no points, and then I bench him and he scores a bunch, and then I play him and he gets nothing. But yeah, man, it's like the safety versus like no safety from Will Levis, but the possibilities. Lots of people saying Levis can't read defenses. I heard something about that. Something about when he was in college, yes, something like that. I did hear that as well. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Everybody's always so wrong, though. Like, if all the analysts were right, then my team would be so sick this year, but this team is doing terribly. The Slayers League isn't doing bad, but yeah. Like, wasn't James Cook supposed to be great this year? He was supposed to come on. It wasn't, you know, I don't know. It's unfortunate. It's a Sam Howell is almost like the obvious choice. So with that being said, it's like kind of don't want to do, not that I don't want to do it, but like, you know, like I said, I don't know. Well, I'll take your opinion into consideration. I'm definitely pondering. So people thought Mahomes was a bust. Yeah, wasn't he the 5th quarterback taken in that draft or something? That's kind of a made up number, but I know he wasn't. He was like Aaron Rodgers dropped in the draft too, right? So, but it is because Will Levis didn't go to the 2nd, right? Which is pretty far to drop. But they're all coaches and GMs are so bad and stupid at their jobs. It's hard to really hard. Just do the opposite of the analysts. There you go, Mike. Couple weeks of tape for sure. The thing is too, like, what are they going to do when Tannehill comes back? They're not going to be one of those people that's like, well, we have this rookie we drafted. Maybe we'll just go ahead and start this old guy who hasn't been doing any good, you know? You never know there, too. But the thing is, I will have Justin Fields back, which there's a whole nother situation. Are you going to get 40 points or are you going to get 4 points? Could be either one. Easily could be either one with Justin Fields. Boy, that didn't work out for me either. Took a risk there and did not pan out. Had faith in Mahomes to pull it off a good season. Brian, you talking about this year or are you talking about like in general? We're kind of going back and forth in the conversations here. So whether we're talking about when people are drafted or how good they're doing now. So oops. Just give me one quick second. Don't know how to do things on Twitch. I should probably look into this. Oh, I did not mean to click that. Oopsie. Dang it. I don't know how to ban people on Twitch. I don't even know how to moderate on Twitch. Great. That stupid bung guy is jumping into my Twitch now. I can't imagine being such a loser. Kind of crazy, but I don't know, I guess I'll just ignore it and see if he stops. I don't know. I need some Twitch mods. Hey, Wicked Ball, do you want to be a Twitch mod? And do you know how to do it? Yeah, I need to look it up. Live on stream looking up how to ban people on Twitch. I've never really had to ban anybody on Twitch before. But there's always a worse person in the world, right? So. Yeah. It's fine. Well, never mind. Ah, that sounds about right, Snowpro. That sounds about right. I didn't realize you had to type something in there, right? Oh, here we go. Hold on. Okay, never mind. I found it. I figured it out. One quick second. I think I banned him. I hope. Doesn't say banned. Why doesn't I say? I said he's blocked. We'll go ahead and report him too. Or this stuff. Okay. Hopefully he's blocked. My apologies. There's always got to be somebody, right? My apologies, fellas. I'm sure he has 9 more accounts, so because he's such a loser. And that's the thing. He takes such pride in, like, look how much of a loser I am. I'm just gonna relish in this. I mean, I guess it's better than him going and doing a mass shooting or something, because that's kind of the person he is, I guess. But I guess I might as well let him come into chat and say weird things so he doesn't go do something real stupid. Gonna be busy today, banning his 9 accounts or something. Keeps creating more. Switches his VPN and then hops on here again, and what he does all day. Appreciate you, Brian. Sorry if I missed some comments, so I was a little distracted for a quick second, but we're back. I'm back over here. All command based. Yeah, I should. I figured it out. I click on his name and I can just go to ban. So I figured it out. Like I said, I've never had to ban anybody on Twitch before. First time ever. So. Oh, did I not? Okay. Let's see. Solar, yo, big drops today. Nope, I've been on for about 10 minutes now, but the last couple of days, this entire Chaos Sanctuary has been nutty. And then I had to terrorize Andaro yesterday, so you know how that one went, Solar. So yeah. Do I need to switch to Twitch? Yeah, I do need to make somebody. I do need to get some Twitch mods at some point. But like I said, I've never had a problem with literally anybody over on Twitch before. Because usually if people go through the trouble to like watch stuff on Twitch and make a Twitch account, you know, if they don't like you, they just won't watch you. But on YouTube, the algorithm shoves you, like, let's say they click on your videos and streams and stuff. For like upcoming weeks and months, the algorithm will shove you into their feed, even though if they don't want to watch you. So that's kind of part of the problem with YouTube, why you get kind of more trolls on YouTube. But oh boy, Fred. Oh boy. The reason that one's so solid, Fred, is because it was completely unexpected. I did not see that coming. Oh boy, lost my Oak Sage and this. Boy, considering I'm rocking Players 3 Windred, I kind of can't believe how good the drops have been here in the Chaos Sanctuary. What's going on around here? Am I casting? Okay? Am I spamming the wolves or something? I guess I got to look at the screen when I'm attacking from now on. Forget this guy. He ain't gonna drop anything anyways. Mustang says hasn't opened it in 2 years. Hasn't opened his Twitch account. Wicked Ball says he'll help me if you ever need any new mods. Sold. Let's see. Oh, no, I don't want to report you. I want to make you a mod. I want to do the opposite of reporting. One quick second. Again. I'll figure it out. Manage suspicious user. There you go. Where's it at? I just seen it, I thought. Now I don't see it. Unbelievable. All right, I'll look it up after. I'm wasting so much time like looking at this stuff over here. My apologies. Dexter, yo! Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub, you legend. Ooh, thank you so much. Yeah, let's I'll figure out Wicked, yeah, I'll get you. I'll make you one for sure. All you got to do is lay down the ban hammer when weirdos hop in. That's all I ask. And once again, Dexter, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Gold Magic Find still on run 29. Fill up your live stream. See you in the replay. Love from the Philippines tonight. Appreciate it. Gold Magic Find. Thank you so much. Yeah, catch you on the replay. No problem. Hopefully you enjoy it. Saw a bunch of your videos. Had this Twitch Prime laying around. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Love taking that Bezos subscription. Yeah. Ooh. Appreciate it. Smoke says people are lame. Occasionally, there's a person here and there, you know, that are struggling in life, and they, I don't know, in a way, I got, you know, I kind of try to subdue my annoyance because, I mean, geez, you just got to feel bad for some people, right? Kind of makes you realize how much better, you know. Sometimes you just realize you get like how much better I have it. You know what I mean? So, gotta look at it the positive way, I suppose, huh? Maybe I gotta figure it out now. I gotta figure out how to make him a mod, I guess. Give me 1 second. Follow, whisper, add guest. Yeah, he's got a bunch of different Twitch accounts too, so now he's hopping in here over and over again. Why is this so difficult? Community, role manager, add new. Shouldn't be this difficult. I'm just super unsmart, I guess. I think I figured it out. Yeah, I probably did it the long way, but Wicked, you should be a mod now, so if there's any way you can help me out, just ban him when he hops back in here again. Yeah, Snowpro, I can obviously make you one over there too. So, Tommy V said watching the YouTube videos, love them, appreciate it. Thank you very much. Glad you like the vids. Let me hop down here real quick. Sorry, I'm getting behind on the chats because, yeah, poor guy. Why am I being so Canadian right now? I mean, to be honest, like being upset and stuff is just, it just leads into not being happy and stuff. So, which is what he's trying to do, you know. That's what internet trolls try to do. Sometimes I fall into it, sometimes I don't. It's hard not to get annoyed by people who are really annoying. But yeah, I'm just try to be Canadian, right? Yeah, it's another slash mod type of situation. Yeah, that's probably the easier way to do it. Yeah, I went into the moderation tab and then scrolled down here and pasted the name in, and yeah. There you go. Yeah. Let me go. We'll see if it works. No pro. Yeah, there you go. Super easy. Okay, where was I? Green sword guy. Yeah, right. There's sword on Twitch and a wrench on YouTube. No FCR. Okay. Boy, hard to pay attention. Taking the high road, says JS. Yeah, kinda. I'm trying. Sometimes you just want to go off on people. Obviously, I mean, you guys know how it is, but. I don't look like I play much hockey, says Fred. Yeah, not very good. I mean, really. I mean, I could be in Canada in like 20 minutes, to be honest. So, not that. It's probably like a half hour, 45 minutes, but. I'm in Michigan after all. Computer didn't like 2 streams at once in Mustang. Hopped over onto Twitch. Nice. Went with the upper today, we'll go with the lower tomorrow. We'll find out, huh? Ding. Why you wanna ban me? Maybe it's a joke that I don't understand. Don't want to ban you. Not me. Tyson Fury won by 2 points, and Ngannou did good, but didn't win even with the knockdown. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't watch it. I don't know. All I know about it is what I've seen on Facebook memes. So, but from what I hear, he did. Yeah, from what I hear, some people think that he actually won. So, but yeah, it's pretty wild that he did so good. Like, I know the general story of that guy, so it's pretty wild. Just how athletic he is, essentially, and huge. Wearing this black cap for Magic Find? Yeah, right? Exactly. Yeah, so, sorry, Tommy V up here. I was getting, I'm trying to catch up on comments here. So this one from Mindigo. Thoughts on an item find, Barb? Whirlwind or Zerk? I have 2 griefs. Want to farm trap single player. Probably Berserk is better. If you don't have, but if you got 2 griefs, I mean, Berserk just having 1 grief and then like an instant Alibaba or a 6-assisted sword on the other side is probably better. If you can Berserk and not worry about, because Berserk doesn't have Magic Find or Life Tap, doesn't work or anything like that. If you survive without having Life Tap or anything like that, or needing the Life Leech, then Berserk is significantly faster. But if you need the Life Tap, then Whirlwind will keep you alive. So Whirlwind, I think, works with more budget gear for that reason. Am I still running a barb or speed running with a sorceress? Not Blazing Wolf. I'm not sure. I'm not doing either one of those, huh? I've been rocking my Wind Druid here in the Cast Sanctuary for a minute, a few days now. Right, says trolls. Troll bad. Yeah. Through that. Through that. Can't have fans without trolls, unfortunately. Yeah. That's you know when I didn't have trolls? When I had 300 subscribers. So, it is what it is. So what will keep me alive? You go with this Berserk then? Tons of like, first of all, like the fire absorb, you gotta have probably, let's see, isn't like damage reduced stuff kind of helps out, but, Berserk, keep you alive. If you struggle at all with Berserk, if you start to get almost like, if you start to get beat up a little bit, if you use the skill Howl, it'll like send them running, which is annoying. But while they're running in a raid, they can't lay hydras or they won't attack you or anything. So, which will work on any of the non-elite ones. So, beyond that, it's just like the fire absorb, and I think half of the attack is lightning. So lightning, like getting those reses capped, and oh shoot, I'm just spamming the wolf again. Getting those resistances capped and having absorb for those is, so maybe a T gods and a dwarf star type of situation. I'd have to go back and look at, because I haven't done a Trav Zerker in like 2 years, so it's hard to remember. Mustang says it's annoying, but every once in a while his computer just looks up for no reason. What do you mean it just looks up? Like it goes like this? Like look, doesn't face you anymore? Maybe I missed the other part of that sentence possibly. Yeah, hopefully it's not what Brian said there. Someone having access to your computer. Peace. I could give you my YouTube channel, says Snowpro. I've heard of people doing things like that. There's companies that will just intentionally like this, for example, when there's like a viral moment that happens, like when the Harambee stuff happened, people would fire up these Facebook channels for Harambee, whatever, that gorilla that got shot, and they blow them up, and then they'd sell them to some other company, like some marketing agency, and they would take it and like all of a sudden they start posting all these things about like, you know, selling like dental care products and stuff, and I'm like, what is this? And I was like, oh, it used to be a Harambee fan page that I followed, and it's just some company that like randomly makes these viral YouTube or Facebook pages, and I'm pretty sure they do the same thing for YouTube too. Like I'm pretty sure I've seen it happen before. Paparazzi, Snowpro. I wouldn't go that far. Blazin said he's been absent for a while. He was asking about what I was rocking. So yeah, no problem. Welcome in though after a long time away. Definitely want to do players 3 or higher at Trav, so definitely Sir Billy. Yeah, I would recommend players 3. I would recommend not doing any higher than players 3, to be honest. Unless you have one of like the super powerful, you know, paladins or something that can just wreck it. But if you're doing barb, I wouldn't recommend trying to do any higher than players 3. Especially because the way that the item find skill works, it's not really worth it, literally at all. Having bow as a synergy, Stoon says, to give Berserk extreme amounts of health. Yeah, well, definitely, yeah, you max out the synergies for Berserk. I guess I kind of assumed he knew that, but... Yeah, I guess, what, it's Howl and Battle Orders is the synergy for Berserk, so kind of works out. Gorilla says Phil is correct. Yeah, first time for everything, huh? First time for everything. Punk said he thinks drops have been reduced, so the developers make more money selling gear and runes online. I think you're just getting unlucky. You know what I'm saying? I mean, considering this is single player, I suppose this is offline. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I found several high runes at the beginning of ladder. This very ladder, you know, a few weeks ago. So I'd have to say it's anecdotal. There, Punk. Fingerboards, and just keep plugging away, man. I know you can do it. You'll get them. You'll get the luck coming your way. It can be real annoying when it doesn't, though, right? Like when it took me 1,500 runs to find one SOJ from Andaro the first time. That was painful. Or the first 5,000 Trav runs I did without finding a high rune. Oosh. Painful even talking about it. You got it, though. You got it. Did I miss any notable drops? Jared H. Yo, nope. I've been on about a half hour now, I guess. I've been running pretty slow, doing a lot of chitting and chatting, so only been a few runs, to be honest. But yeah, nothing good yet. Logan says single player or season 5. Logan, Edward, if you're referring to me finding things, both. I've been finding tons of stuff. Several high runes, really, on both of them, to be honest. Tommy V says the game's mean sometimes. Yeah, it's not. It don't care about whether you want to find something or not. It just randomly gives it to you whether you want it or not, huh? Dexter said he's also found quite a few good things, yeah, so hopefully it comes around for you. Can't tell what part of this is a joke, but Mustang said his dad let somebody access his computer that said they were from Microsoft. That sounds like the start of a scam, I'm going to be honest. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. What's going on here? Right, Gummy Bear, yeah. Yep. Any plans to get back to D4? Personally uninstalled it recently. Doubt I'll ever go back. Says David H. Yeah, I mean, I played for like an hour last night. Just when I was just chilling. I'm not streaming it anymore on this channel. But I got my D4 channel that, I don't know, maybe I'll do a video once a week or something over there or whatever I feel like. Or maybe I won't. I'll definitely play it the next season, whether I play it for 2 days or a couple weeks, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing all my D4 streaming on my D4 channel. I'm not going to stream on this channel anymore or do anything for Diablo 4 on this channel anymore, I don't think. Not even like season 3 review or anything like that. That's literally nothing, I think, so. You missed the Griffin's drop, said Franklin. Yeah. What were the stats on it? Great question. Great question. I think it was pretty good. The plus damage was 15, which is perfect. That's what it was. It was minus 17 plus 15. So a pretty good one. Pretty good. Not bad. Yeah, make sure you guys, I know you guys are probably already did, most of you guys, or maybe someone forgot, but yeah, make sure you just give that like button a little tap for me, you know, YouTube algo and all that shenanigans, so make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Ah, okay, yeah, Brian said he was joking around saying he was Norton antivirus. He could clean his computer up for $100. Gotcha. Thought you were gonna get rich from Diablo 4. Turns out you got poor from Diablo 4. I mean, I didn't get poor, but yeah, there's a couple different things there. Yeah, a couple different reasons for what happened, I suppose, but I did not anticipate that. I'm gonna be honest, but yeah. It is what it is. Live and learn, move on. But platinum, HTY platinum. Yeah, this is offline single player, finishing up my holy grail hopefully soon. Got two more items. Jaco, but it's blue. Diablo's a decent game, says Brian. I don't know what everyone was salty about. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I think it's okay. I mean, I think people, I don't know. Everyone can sure have your own opinion. I just think that people that say it's the worst game ever made are just being dishonest and or are wrong. But whatever. I guess the opinions are opinions, right? So, sorry, Tommy V. I don't have commands set up over on Twitch. I got a lot of work to do over on Twitch since it's kind of like it's been kind of my secondary streaming thing. I used to stream on Twitch and I transferred everything over to YouTube, so all my commands and stuff were set up for YouTube, and plus my Grail I have like locally on my computer, so it's not an online link, which I only have 2 items remaining in Tommy V anyways. I got a Wisp and I have a Tyro's Might. That's it. Just those 2. Yeah, I'll get them set up one day. I can do it. I just been lazy. What's after Holy Grail? Yeah, I don't know. Don't know. Relic said he got a surf from Diablo. High rune off the king himself, huh? Nice. That doesn't happen often. Oh, I was reading a comment, everything just shifted on me. Remember when people said they would make a living playing D3 and the Real Money Auction House? Made a whopping 25 cents myself. I heard about people actually making some solid money on that thing, but yeah, and then obviously they canceled it or whatever, but... Smoking. Franklin says D4 fun for a little bit, not amazing. Yeah, I pretty much agree with that. Essentially. Then from there, it's just a matter of how much, you know. Maybe I think it's more fun than you. Maybe you think it's more fun for a little bit longer. I mean, than me. But I don't think there's any way you could say the game's terrible. And I've talked about it before. It's not like it's like the ET for Atari reincarnated or something. Like. What? Get back. Thing getting knocked off here. Come on. Yeah, V Lee says if they were expecting D4 to be D2. Yeah, it wasn't going to happen. Wasn't going to happen. Need to run Terrorize on Andy for that Wisp. If it pops up, I'll run it again. Anytime Terrorize Andy pops up, I run it, but for right now, I'm not, with this character, I'm not going to run any of the other ones. So, I did pop up and run it real quick yesterday, so. How long have you been running this Grail? I started probably maybe 6 months after D2R launch, so it's been like a year and a half or something, right? So, probably just before the first season, so maybe even 2 years. But I obviously stopped doing it to play D4, the season 1 and season 2, play like a week or 2 at the start of every season at least. So I mean, if you subtract out the time, yeah, I mean, I don't stream every day or nothing. I don't play every day even, so just change your PC clock. Yeah, there you go. No, I'm not gonna go that far. Not gonna go that far. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I do. I dual stream Twitch and YouTube. So, please yeah, yep. That's what I've got. Sometimes, like people, they're like, "Wait a second, I didn't realize I was watching a replay." Dang it! And like chatting to other people in the chat, and I'm like, "Oh no, 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 no! I got two. You know, I'm dual streaming. I'm dual streaming. So yeah. FPB LOL. Farming Ubers. Good luck. Hopefully you get something sick. No, no 1010 barb torch. Problem is D2 was so awesome. Oopsie. Says Mustang. Nothing else. Everything else seems like a disappointment. Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe I didn't do it either, so it's kind of my fault too, but I guess we should have explained to people like, hey guys, I know we're like excited about this new game. Like it's a big budget from Blizzard and all this good stuff, but don't expect it to be like Diablo 2 because it's not like, and I never really said that. Well, maybe once or twice I did, but Andre Burkhoff. The good thing about D2 is it's the way initial farming is set up. You kind of forced to do multiple classes. If you want to do cows, go Java. Yeah, the different classes have different specialties, right? Like you're not going to run the Countess with Amazon usually, right? Like you're not going to farm the keys with that. You're not going to, you're not going to do cows with the Barbarian. You're not going to, do Ubers with a Wind Druid, Yeah, a lot of people view that as a negative, actually, but I don't. I kind of agree with that. But yeah, most people would view that as a negative. They think every character should be able to do everything equally, evenly, for some reason. Which I don't fully understand. I kind of get, but I kind of don't get as well. I half get, half don't get. Yeah, nothing great yet, Walter. Yeah, I seen someone else say nothing great yet, and that is accurate. Nothing, literally nothing yet. Today's best drop so far, Co-Rune. Probably by far, actually. It's probably Co-Rune, and then full Rejuve is probably the second best. So, but we're stepping it up here real quick. You want to see some good drops. If you didn't catch them, Walter, you might have been in here when some of them were happening for sure, but them last couple of days, ooh, man. Drops have been bananas. Just crazy. Oh! 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 Speaking of asking about what the best drop is, fellas. Champion Ghosty. Right on time. Yeah. Let's go. Ooh. Snow Pro over on Twitch. Snow Pro says, please someone say something bad so I can ban you. He wants to lay a first Twitch ban hammer over here. He's feeling frisky. Gotta kill Diablo on this run. I mean, I could switch it up and take him out, huh? Yeah, heck yeah. High Rune. Yeah. The little Vex, we'll throw that in. The bad thing is that Vex is going to go in the pile of runes I need to cube up. Boom shakalaka. Let's go. Heating up. Ooh. Jeff, Jared, I appreciate you. You just got to keep slaying and eventually something will come for you. Eventually you find something, right? Players 3, Wind Druid Chaos Sanctuary going ham bone here. I guess this is why everyone farms a Chaos Sanctuary, huh? Frodo just got a good max damage Grand Charm, he says. Congrats. Oh, I was gonna kill Diablo that run, I forgot. Just for S's and G's. Since I'm single player, I want to run Neelithek. On player 7, I have a Nature's Peace ring on, but what else can I do to avoid the huge damage he does? If you have Nature's Peace on, he essentially can't do any damage to you, Tommy V. So, the huge damage is always from the Corpse Explosion, and the Nature's Peace, he cannot use Corpse Explosion on you. I guess maybe I don't need to keep up Vexes, huh? So, just having Nature's Peace. The other monsters can kind of hurt you. Actually, one thing you can do, get this Cure Helm. I don't know if you ever have that problem where you get the Blood Mana Curse, and then, so when you cast spells, it takes away your life. The Corpse Explosion and the Blood Mana Curse you get from those witches on the way down, or whatever they're called. The Succubi or whatever. Cure Helm on your Mercenary, it takes like 1, 2, 3 of you sitting in a corner, boom, and it'll go away right away. So, pretty much those two, you should be fine. So. Juno says, okay, now just got to talk about drops nonstop and they happen. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much how it goes, right? Just kind of an asking you shall receive type situation. Dragon comes up, boom, baby. Yeah, about that Vex a minute ago. Yeah, that was pretty nasty. Magic resistant. Kill Diablo just for the Vex. Maybe I'll try to remember to take him out this run. I already wasted it, but I already wasted that last run. But I forgot. I mean, I'll try to remember. Is Cure craftable on non-ladder? No, but it is craftable. You can make it on single player. Only online non-ladder you can't make. Well, then of course the classic mode or whatever. But in ladder and single player you can make Cure. Just not in, like, you know, the non-seasonal whatever. Non-ladder. Yeah, yeah. FPB asks if he says something bad, did he get banned from Twitch and the clan? I mean, you're not going to do anything crazy, but yeah, funny. Tommy said his first grief he made was anti-perfect. Hey, same here. Same here. I can't remember. I think it rolled with the anti-perfect on the damage. And then I think the attack speed was like 31 or something. I can't really remember, but the grief I made online, that was rough. Rough, rough, rough. Oop. Alpha, aimless alpha. I'm your favorite doctor. Come on, I'm better looking than that guy. Come on. I could dress as Dr. Phil one year, huh? That'd be kind of funny. Good Halloween costume. Does crafting all the rune words count as part of your Holy Grail? It depends on the person, to be honest. The Holy Grail's not some official Guinness World Records thing that they mark down or anything, so it's just kind of. I would like to do all the rune words, but I'd have to see. Pretty much when I finish the Grail, I'm gonna kind of look and see, like, if I need okay, there's a couple more rune words. I only need 2 more Jaw runes. I might just hammer out and get some Jaw runes and finish it up, so I can say that I did the Holy Grail and I completed all of the rune words. But also, if I'm like, wow, yeah, I still need another Zod and I need 4 more Jaws. To finish these rune words and 7 burr runes, so I'm gonna be like, nah, dog, I ain't doing that. That's gonna take me another 3 months of just slamming LK non-stop or something. Nah. Mobla, what's up? Yo, good morning, good morning. Oh yeah, I'm taking out Diablo this time. Don't forget, Phil. Don't forget. What? Uh-oh. That means I didn't kill the Sace or something. Oh, he ran in the corner and hid. Like a little bum, little dummy. Gonna need at least another Zod, right? Yeah. Yeah, maybe I found enough runes. Maybe I could even cube up to another Zod, probably, huh? Josher, Jamal, Jabber. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem, huh? Last wish, I think, is what that is, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, you did say making last wish is painful. Yeah, exactly. Are drops predetermined? Right when I think right when an item drops. Yeah, that's when it's determined what it is. Exactly. So, Reaper's Toll incoming. Yeah, I found one of those the other day. I would like to find my first ever ethereal Reaper's Toll. I mean, considering the number of them you found, statistically I should have found one by now, but you know how odds are in D2, right? Two SOJ in less than 100 Andy runs. Yeah, that can happen, right? That's I went to run Andy. I was like, I'll do a whole video running Andy and we'll see what I find. And then on run 80, I found an SOJ. I'm like, never mind. I'm not doing that. I'm done. I got what I wanted. But nice. Congrats on that. Tommy V, yeah, I believe it's 5%, yeah. So 1 in 20. I don't know if that's exact or rough, but that's the number I've always heard. Yeah. Hans, welcome in. Yo. Gotta get back to the grind. Keep slaying. Ooh. Dyna Lowrider. Yeah, hit that like button. Appreciate you. Back to the grind, I'm assuming you mean you gotta head back to work. Appreciate you for joining. Found an Ethereal Reaper's Toll, but it was low enhanced damage. There's relics. Yeah, it's unfortunate, right? Finding something super rare with a bad roll. But is what it is, right? Yeah, it depends on the item. I feel like I can't remember what item it was now. I found there was a really rare item that people wanted. Wish I could remember what it was now. Maybe I'm making it up in my head. But there's certain items that have like huge ranges on the rolls, and you're like, oh yes, it rolled ethereal, and then you ID it and you're like, oh, it has less damage than a non-ethereal one that has a high roll. Uh-oh, that's real rough. Like, I feel like something like an oath could be like that, because it rolls between like 200 and 340 or something like that. Some huge range, just huge. But that wouldn't be like a find, you know, that's obviously a rune word. But Nightmare Andy's still the way to go for SOJ? Pretty much, yeah. I mean, I know it's already going to come up, but technically I think I've heard somebody say that, like, terrorized normal Andariel or something's, like, even better or something, but I mean, you obviously can't count on that, right? So, Max, appreciate it. Greetings from Germany, you say. Says you love the content over on Twitch. Appreciate you. Very kind of you. I do, anyone who didn't know, I guess I'll mention it more often once in a while here. I do dual stream Twitch and YouTube, so if you ever hear me read off a comment that you don't see, that is why. This is indeed live and not a replay. Yeah, I've been tempted more recently to kind of... I've been thinking about possibly putting the chats over, but I don't know. I don't like chat overlays on games when you're trying to watch people play and you're watching for drops, and then not to mention also for like the drop highlights for videos and stuff. So been kind of debating it, but not really. I've been kind of like leaning away from putting the chat over the game, but see what the future holds. Ah, my eyes. I'm getting tired. I don't have an exclamation drops thing like there, Brian. I don't really have a ton of commands set up either. Like, I just have like the stuff that I never have to change, like the music I listen to, where it's from, links to a couple of videos that people ask about all the time. So I only have like 4 or 5 set up, to be honest. Stone skin. Another stone. Everyone's stone skin in this joint. Well, at least I can drop everything in the game, huh? Picked up an F Storm Lash the other day. Not sure the popularity anymore with Mosaic. Right. Yeah, Mosaic for anything assassin-wise there. Since you can like easily clear players 2000 difficulty with no problem. Pretty much like it isn't even a difficulty. Smoking Franklin said he got lucky with an offline call to arms and a 6 bow auto and a 40 res. Nice. That's nice. I remember when I first came back to D2, I got super lucky with some stuff like that. I got super lucky with several things, to be honest. I remember I rolled a 664 call to arms. On my very first try, I rolled an absolutely perfect rolled spirit paladin shield, and I think like my second part of the oak I made rolled 40 res, so I like was just so nasty. 5 bow and a man catcher. A man catcher, huh? Interesting. Going for the, actually using it for a damage dealer, huh? Not done very often, but hey. All right. We'll take out Diablo again. I've been skipping him because he can't drop my Tyrell's Might, but you never know. Brian said he tries commands out for fun. Nice. Barricade plays a lot of stuff off Spotify, says Wicked Paul. Yeah, I mean, a lot of other people, if you only stream on Twitch, you can play whatever you want because they have terms of service that you're not supposed to play copyrighted music, but they just don't enforce it and nobody follows it. So you can do that on Twitch, but because I dual stream YouTube, if I listen to more than a couple of seconds of a copyrighted song, my stream will get hit and I'll get demonetized for that stream and or video, whatever it's in, and all that stuff. So yeah. Reaper's Toll used for Decrepify, right? Not the ED. Yeah, but technically you throw it on a mercenary and getting more damage out of your mercenary. Even though how much does it really help you? You're right. I agree. Like, but people will, especially trade value wise, because they want the best, most perfectest, most damage output technically, an Ethereal Reaper's Toll is worth 5x of a non-ethereal one, even though, like, how much more clear speed are you getting out of your mercenary having an extra 300 damage, right? Like, back on single player, yeah, D to the G. Yeah. Finish off the Grail, hopefully. See what happens, but that's the plan. Don't you get knocked back off this ledge here. Magic resist stone skin. Killing me, Smalls. What? Andy Max said he rolled 2 call to arms on single player, both 1 bow. Oof, that's some bad luck. That's some bad luck right there, my friend. Reason I made CTA and a man catcher. Well, I didn't really look into it at all, but I had heard some people say that technically because... Oh, I'll talk about that in just a second, because we got a skiller for the Amazon. Ooh. Not the best skiller, but skillers. We know them, fellas. We know the skillers. But yeah, I went with the man catcher because a lot of times if you do the full calculation, like man, what's going on? Where's my mouse at? Per damage per second. If you take into consideration crushing blow, technically having a most minimally faster attack speed will give you more DPS technically on most monsters. Like any weak trash mobs, you're mostly taking out yourself, and the mercenary is kind of only dealing damage to the large bosses and stuff when you take them on. So that's kind of the reason why. Technically, I believe it's a little bit faster than other bases. So, but I mean, I say this a lot. Like, even if you made your infinity in a non-ethereal great poleaxe or something, or the perfect base, technically, according to whoever says whatever perfect is, in my experience, you never notice a gameplay difference. Like, if your mercenary's killing stuff for you, you're having some problems. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I say. So, thanks for getting Josh fired. I don't get that. I don't know what that means. Don't spam all caps though. It might have been on accident, but. I like staffed with energy shield, chilling, or ethereal grip pistols. Wait, oh, I might have missed the. Jared, I don't understand the context for that comment. My apologies. Must have got behind and missed some comments. My bad. Fred said his first CTA was a 6 bow. Legendary. Love to hear it. Love to hear some good luck coming in. Save time space. I could slap on an infinity, but I would be short of space to pre-buff. Cryptic X. Yeah, I don't swear by using the man catcher or anything. Right when I made it is kind of when they changed it to allow you to use different bases. And I don't know, I remember anyways, sitting there with some other people, like, I have a thresher I could put it in, or I could put it in this man catcher. They just changed it. I heard the attack speed. Someone was arguing that the whatever, I don't care. I'll put it in the man catcher just to put it in the new base or whatever. That's essentially how I decided. Oh, machine, my man. Ooh. Thank you so much, Bubbles, for a $10 super chat. Absolute legend. Channel legend, Machine, aka Bubbles. Thank you so much. Aka Spooky Fox Molder, aka whatever. YouTube's apparently way behind here, but working hard, can't stay, but keep slaying. Ooh. Appreciate you, my man. My man. Schmolbla said the 5.6 for his first single player. Yeah, I would single player. I'd take that 10 out of, like, if you guaranteed 5.6, not perfect, but I'd take it 10 out of 10 times.
Machine Company donated $9.99 through super chat. Working hard, can't stay, but keep SLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLL
Beal says, I remember that day. Oh, you were around that day. Nice, nice. I mean, yeah, because it was a hot minute ago. That was 2 years ago, right? Almost. Year and a half ago? The 2 years ago? And you were here, huh? What a legend. What a legend. Let's move it like this. Not a 5 NATO. That to say, nope, don't care. Let's see. Asking Brian, making a call time to the man catcher. Gotcha, okay. Yeah, okay. Gotcha, yeah. Sometimes I just kind of, sometimes I feel bad I get behind in the comments and I miss the first comment and then I read the second one. I'm like, oh, I don't know what that doesn't make no sense to me, so. Gotcha, okay. All good, Jared. Sounds good, sounds good. Mallard says it's a lot of damage. Talking about the Reaper's Toll little combo from earlier. It can be a lot of damage because of the deadly strike. Yeah. Yeah. I do get you. It is more damage, but I don't know. Kind of the same thing I kind of say with everything. Like people will be like, "Oh man, no, I only ever make insights and I always make insights in a Thresher or something like that." And I'm like, does it really matter? I mean, my Nova Sorceress melts everything in 0.2 seconds. So what does the base and the insight even matter, right? So it's just kind of my take on it or whatever. I know people love the min-max and stuff, so nothing wrong with that either. But Willow, yo, what's going on? When does crushing blow become detrimental? I don't know if it becomes detrimental. Yeah, it's going to be, you know, if you're putting crushing blow on and you're losing attack speed, or I mean, yeah, that's a very tough question. I don't even know how I would go to like determine that or whatever, you know, or what kind of advice I'd give to somebody for that type of question. Yeah, I pretty much don't go out of my way to get more crushing blow for a mercenary ever. Like, you know, there's only a few pieces of gear you can get for a mercenary anyway, so it's kind of almost predetermined in my view on, you know, what you're going to use, so not really worry about it, I guess. Franklin says never enough. Wonder if they'll do the Knights of Terror again. Yeah, I wonder, huh? I don't even know if they care enough about D2R anymore to even do anything. Right? I mean, I would say they probably wouldn't, to be perfectly honest, and I don't have any kind of insider knowledge or any real reason for saying that, except I just don't think that from what it looked like the start of this season, it looks like they're just completely not even paying attention to D2R, like literally at all. Not to mention, like, I see people using like loot filters online and stuff like crazy. It seems like the botting, it got even worse on D2R, just based off of like some indicators, I guess we'll call it, that I've seen, so I would doubt it. But I would leave room to be open to being surprised, I guess. I left the Grand Charm? No! Was that this run or last run? Because I'm not going back, that's for sure. Was it like just up a little ways? Maybe I'll teleport back and get it, but... oh, Fred's got to take off. Might be back on later. All right, appreciate you. Peace out, Fred. The 2 good resistances? Yeah, that's it though. Yeah, so... yeah, well. What's the chances of something to be ethereal? Each item, I don't know if it's an exact number or if this is like a guesstimation that everyone's always gone by, but it's roughly like 5% of the time an item will drop as ethereal. Piano Cleaves. About 5%. This run back on the river. All right, I'll go grab it. I don't want you guys to miss out on the 40 to life skiller that I dropped over here. If this isn't if this is garbage, it's your guys' fault. I'm about to be mad at you. Oh! I mean, it's not insane, but I mean, a 38 gold find with mana? I mean, it's not bad, right? First time ever. It's the first time ever I missed a charm and you guys had me go back and get it. And it was actually not bad. It was actually not bad. So, there you go. There you go. Not hot garbage. Yeah, it's not hot garbage. How do I feel about this Wind Druid compared to a Nova or Hammerden? I mean, it's not even on the same playing field. Like, I would say it's like JV versus varsity, but it's more like JV versus, like, college football. Like, maybe not that bad, but yeah, it is like JV versus varsity, to be perfectly honest. It's definitely not as fast, and I don't think you can really get much better gear than this, technically. Like, I could take off Magic Find to increase clear speed slightly, but I don't feel like it'll even be that much, you know? I could get, like, a couple of more skills on this character, and that's about it. Diablo 1 Holy Grail after this? A Diablo 1 Holy Grail? Never heard of such a thing. I might do, when I do finish up the Holy Grail, that is something I'm probably going to do. Not a D1 Holy Grail, but I think I'm going to go play D1 and then probably, you guys are about to lose your minds right now, but I might go play Diablo 3 as well. Like, give that a, because I haven't played Diablo 3 since about a month after it launched. So yeah. Viewers for the rescue, right? Yeah. Wait until next season for Diablo 3. Oh, well, it's not going to be anytime soon for sure. Rastakon. It would be like at least a month. Like, even if I found both my Holy Grailers like today, it would be at least a month before I even did that. So, like, minimum. D1 Resurrected would be awesome. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I don't even know why. Like, I feel like that ship has sailed for a Diablo 1 remake. Like, but I don't know. I would bet they would do a Diablo 3 remake before they would do a Diablo 1 remake. I just feel that's accurate for some reason. You'd love for D1 to come to Switch? Yeah, I mean, I could see something maybe like that, like just a direct port of like the old game, like just D1 comes to some sort of like service that like you can just stream games over the internet, like Steam or something kind of deal. I'm not sure on, you know, I don't really do a lot with those kind of things, so I don't know what there is out there, but Yeah, Rastakon. I'm not even sure what that is, to be honest. So I haven't really followed D3 literally at all since I was like, this game's effing terrible, and I stopped playing and went back to D2 in like, 2008 or whatever it was. So, Almighty says it's really solid these days. D3 is. Yeah, Gummy Bear says he heard they weren't doing Diablo 3 seasons anymore. Yeah, I heard they were just redoing the old ones, right? So. Oh, sorry up here. Brian says 7 walk run with 45 life worth anything. Probably not, huh? Probably not, Brian. Don't take my word necessarily on it, but I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't use it really for anything. It's kind of one of those ones you're like, oh man. Like rats, you know? I could throw an infinity on my mercenary, technically, because there'd be, what, less physical resistance or something. Maybe. I would run out of energy, though, is a big issue with that. I'm pretty positive I would run out of energy, like, ASAP. Any more? Ooh, one baby sip of coffee. Boy, I don't know why, but coffee's hitting the spot today. Vitor V, what's going on? Welcome in. JS says D1's such a great game. Yeah, people who like D1 really like D1, huh? I'll definitely give it a try. I don't think I've ever heard anyone like, I played Diablo 1, the game was terrible, I hated it. I don't think I've ever heard that before. Some people are like, man, the walking, this is annoying, that's annoying, but I've never, I don't know. So, I'm definitely going to try it sometime. I can't wait till I easily take out the Diablo 1 Butcher, though. Just easily. It's going to be a cakewalk. Right? That's what I hear, anyways. PC version's like $8. Yeah. I mean, I have Diablo 1 somewhere. Ooh, do I have a CD-ROM drive anymore, though? I don't. You know what? I want to invest in a CD-ROM drive. Ooh, not quite. I'm gonna look on eBay or something and find a USB CD-ROM drive for cheap. Maybe able to download it if you have a Blizzard CD key. Yeah, I mean, I got an original disc, so it came with the War Chest bundle. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day. Yeah, I remember when I got this computer, I couldn't figure out how to get that to work. I was like, I bought it. Why can't I just download it? You know? And I was like, whatever. And I bought another copy of Diablo 2 for my computer because I didn't have a CD-ROM drive for it. It was like you said at the time, it was like $8 or $12 or something. I was like, whatever. Like, I'm not gonna stop playing D2, and I want to keep making YouTube videos, so I'll just pay the $12. Is Bone Flame worth anything? No, it's kind of super rare, but it's not really, nobody really uses it that I'm aware of. Good old Bone Flame. You can't save an exit? So what happens if you save an exit? Will your body just be in the exact same place in Diablo 1 or something? It'll just still be there? That's strange. Maybe I missed part of that too. That doesn't seem possible. Because how would you ever recover it if you don't have any of your gear? You'd just be SOL, huh? It's gonna take some used to coming from D2, says JS. Think about talking about going to D1. Yeah, you pretty much going into like pretty much all of the Diablo games. Every single one of them is just different. Like none of them are the same game, kind of. Am I? Okay, there we go. Soul Rune, yeah. Am I gonna skip this Grand Charm? I should have pretended like I was skipping it. Just to get you guys good. Gotta be careful or you save scum it. So like if you save and exit after you die, your body just disappears and is gone. Is that true story? Am I understanding that right? Jacob says he thinks on PS1 Diablo version is better than the PC version. Interesting. Interesting. Just expense it on your taxes talking about getting the game, says Almighty. Yeah, that one I probably didn't. I'm definitely writing off the D4 though, that's for sure. I was not doing this to make money at the time, so I mean I might have made like $4 or something, but Vitor, any luck today? Yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit. Vex probably the best I got today, huh? Not as good as the other day, so. D1 is original Dark Souls? Like it's that hard, huh? Interesting. We'll see. We'll see. Oop, miss. Really? I didn't, Mustang says before LOD, like way back in the day, you didn't use to get your body back. If you saved and exited, all your items would just be gone. That was a 17 mana. What level those come out to? 40? I think that is the max, but I don't, just with one dex, whatever. We just won't worry about it. It's nothing I ever use, but I heard that sometimes people want all the mana charms for stuff occasionally. Favorite drink at Starbucks? The only thing coffee-wise I do is just black coffee. I don't do any other kind of coffee drinks, or I don't do iced coffee. I don't do, yeah, we'll go get Diablo, whatever. I don't do none of that stuff. I don't put cream. I don't put sugar. Black coffee. So, remember popping bodies in D2? I do remember that happening. Like people would trick you, like, hey, I got this. I'll show you how to dupe. Watch this, and then they come out just here and like, I just have to kill you and your body be there. Fill up on gear, and then pick up your body or something, you know, and you'd be like, I don't think it ever happened to me, but I can't remember if I watched it happen to somebody else or something. I can't remember. The 08 Imshank boots, yeah, Gonzalo, I definitely do for sure. Good old Imshank. You can spam save so you can just reload to before you died, but yeah, if you want your stuff back, you got to trek all the way back to your body, if I'm not mistaken. It's the JS. Gotcha. Gummy Bear talking about a minute ago, I was talking about an external ROM drive. He says you can get them for like $20, so yeah, that's not too bad. That would be sick too, though. I could start buying some old CD-ROM games again. Yeah, I don't have Diablos are the only ones I got laying around, so. Oh, Galback in the chat. Galback, let's go! Let's go. Willow says black coffee's the best. Better believe it, right? Better believe it. Lumpy, what's the list of ARPGs I play when I get bored of the season? I don't really play any other games, so that's the response to that. I would say if you're talking about other games I enjoy or used to enjoy playing, or I would kind of even ones I would like to go back and play again, any of the Elder Scrolls games from Morrowind on, Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, I really like those games. The Fallout games I started at New Vegas, and any of the ones since then I thought were all pretty good. I mean, you can't go wrong with the old like Final Fantasy The PS1 Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9 were all good in my opinion. I didn't like 10. 10 and on, I didn't really like a whole lot. I played most of them. Well, not the online one, which was 11, I think, but... And then besides that, for games, I did a lot of Call of Duty and Halos in the middle there, so... You know what, a game I was a big fan of, and I wish that they would, like, make a new one here, that I think there's a new one coming out pretty soon. Those, the Fable games. I really like those Fable games. They're kind of basic, easy, you know, nothing too complicated, but, you know, this is cool. And I liked how the second Fable had co-op. The third one didn't for some reason, though, which was kind of annoying, but I kind of liked that they had co-op. But anyways, yeah. A JS hammered. Gal back in the house. Fable was good. Yeah. Like Fable. Your rogue's 11k attack power, says Willow. Nice. Yeah, attack power's not everything, but obviously you'd rather have it than not, right? Like, it can be a sign of how much power, how much damage you're really putting out. Frenetic just played Gothic 1. Yeah, I don't know that one at all, to be honest. CD says Fable 1 was the GOAT. Yeah, man, I would like to go back and play Fable 1 again. I don't know if I can still get it to work. I remember it was like scratched maybe, and it would like freeze up a lot. I used to have a CD/DVD like pre-finisher I got for Christmas. Like I specifically asked for it because I had like 5 games that were like other people would take the stuff out of my consoles to like play a movie or something, and then like just set it on top, and there would be like, then they just pile the stuff on top of it, like put their DVD case on top of my PlayStation game or PS2 game and stuff, and I'm like, what the heck? You guys are ruining my stuff. But what you gonna do, huh? Oh, speaking of another game I used to play, those old Grand Theft Auto games were sick, right? Back in the day. Good old Grand Theft Auto, like Vice City and San Andreas and all that. Yeah. I didn't like Final Fantasy X, asked Jeff Beal. What? No. I tried. I played it. Man. I did not. Pretty much Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9 I liked. 10, ever since 10. I played 12. I beat 12. And I played it all the way through just because I'm like, this is a Final Fantasy game. I'm giving it a try. I'm really going to do this. I played it all the way through, beat it, and I was like, I did not like this game. And I didn't like... Man, 10, I'll never forget. I played it for like 4 hours, and I didn't get to do anything. It was just all cutscenes, and I was like, all right, well, the first time I tried playing it, I was like, I'm done. I went back and tried to play it again years later, and I was like, I played it for like a couple days, like, I can't do it. Good old BK sword. Semi-rare, right? Not as rare as the unique version of the Colossus Blade, but sort of rare, kind of, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I went back, I played it for like probably 3 or 4 days, and I just couldn't. I was like, no, this game, maybe before I didn't give it enough chance. This time I did. I cannot play this game. It's just so bad. So couldn't play 10. 9 was the last good one. Those are some I wouldn't mind going back and playing again. Frenetic. I don't know what that means. So Civ games, or if that's CIV, I don't know what that stands for. So I guess not. JS says 10 and 12 are 2 of his favorites. Well, we have different opinions and different likes and dislikes, I suppose, as far as it comes to Final Fantasy, I guess, because those are the... I never played any after 12, so if there's anything, you know, If those ones are great or whatever, I couldn't tell you. Right up there with 7 and 9. Actually, Final Fantasy 8's probably my favorite, to be honest. It's so much different than 7 and 9, but I don't know. I just kind of really liked Final Fantasy 8. The card game that's in it, and like drawing the monsters and capturing them and the magic and stuff. Like, I don't know why, I just kind of like that one. There's a remastered Fable on Steam. Interesting. I didn't even know that they remastered that. Yeah, interesting. Luna Star says, like, the old Final Fantasies are on Steam too. Yeah, that I'd be kind of interested to go back and try some of the older ones. I mean, I feel like I played part of, like, I think Final Fantasy 1 and 2 you could, like, download on your phone or something at one point for free. So I think I played those, like, one of them at least or something. Can't remember now. Yeah, Beal says he liked 8 with the ability to, like, draw. Yeah, that whole drawing magic. And then it was kind of like, I like the system of how you could draw the magic and you'd find these drawing wells or whatever where you'd get the spells from. And then you could, like, apply those spells to, I don't remember exactly how it worked, but you would apply those spells to, like, your strength or something, and different spells would boost up whatever you applied it to, like equipping it almost to that stat. So you do more damage or something, or you do more magic damage. I can't remember exactly how it worked, but... And then how you'd play that card game, and if you, like, won certain cards and stuff, you could trade those cards for materials to upgrade your weapons later and stuff like that. So the card game had, like, a purpose for the actual, like, fighting of the game and stuff too. Very interesting. I liked it. But wasn't it... let's see. The Chocobos were on a different expansion that I didn't have, which was annoying, but... I think. It's been a minute. Ooh, if I was gonna make a Shockwave Delirium, that'd be it. Oh, Civilization says, is what you're talking about. Yeah, that was a big, that's like a real-time strategy, isn't it? Never a big real-time strategy guy. Guess I'm just not a very strategic person. Not a very strategic. I think it was a strategy game anyways, but... and up, I agree, but 10 was my favorite as well. Massive battles in the fight arena. Yeah, I don't remember how far I got into 10, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. 10 just wasn't there for me, I guess. There's got to be some games I'm forgetting. I can't think of what other games I used to play. I mean, it depends how far you go back, I guess. But I remember playing Red Faction and Half-Life, Roller Coaster Tycoon. Let's go. Someone don't tell the authorities this, but someone copied that for me and they burned it and gave it to me. About to have a knock from the FBI in a second. Could you imagine getting arrested like 25 years later for a knockoff copy of Roller Coaster Tycoon? Not 25, but Red Faction 2 was best RTS ever. Oh, Red Alert. For some reason I thought you said Red Faction. I was like, wait a second. Frenetic said he sunk twice as many hours into Civilizations than into D2. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, not one I ever played. Final Fantasy Tactics. I don't think I ever did that one either. I don't know. Was that on Game Boy or something, I thought? Or was that... Well, I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know why I never played that one. Snow Pro. Nice. That's gonna be a it's gonna be a no, dog. It's gonna be a no from me, dog. Boy, you guys beating me up over here. Yeah, we'll switch it up. We'll go after Diablo this run, huh? Usually I've been skipping them, but we'll go after him this time. No Age of Empires. Nope, never played that one either. No, that's another. Yeah, I remember the name, but never did. Heavy Gloves. Let's go. Let's go. JS kind of says, the way I feel about 10 is how he feels about 8. Such a chore when you beat it. The game seems super tedious to me. Card game was fun though. Super tedious, huh? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there could be a lot of different reasons for it, just to be honest. Like, it was super different than the other games. And I remember when I first played it, I didn't like it because I'm like, this is not like Final Fantasy VII. What did they do? But then after I played it and beat it, and like, one of my friends was actually, were we playing at the same time, or did I borrow it from him and play it originally? I think I borrowed it from him, or no, I went over to his house and we were like, I was sitting there, and this is weird that we used to play these kind of single player games. Like, I would just sit and watch him play, right? That's how I started playing 7 too. But I went over to his house and he had it, and I was like, I want to see exactly how it is, and I was like, oh, that looks pretty cool. And then I bought it and I was like, I don't know if I like this game, you know, because it wasn't like 7. But then after I got further into it, I started to like it a lot. So but yeah. Yeah, Frenetic says, talking about Civilization's turn-based strategy. Yeah, that's just not my cup of tea, right? That's like, we're kind of getting into, you know, opinion like that. It's just like even like music, like you like this kind, I like that kind of thing. Like, not saying one's bad or nothing, but yeah, I don't like those kind of games personally. The only thing I will say about 8 is that it was so much easier than 7 in my opinion, but maybe I was just better and knew more about the game or something. The very first time I fought the end boss in 8, I beat him. Like, I was like, oh, here comes the epic battle, this and that, because I remember how hard 7 was, and I had to like struggle. And then 8, I just like beat the final boss, and I was like, oh. But I mean, I pretty much, maybe it's because I was slightly older. I remember I did a lot. I played in almost 100% of the game before I went and fought the end boss. So maybe it was because I like almost min-maxed my character before I went and fought. And when I was younger and played 7, not that I was, you know, I was a few years younger. I just probably wasn't as good or something. Hack, yo, welcome in. Hack, what's going on? Also, everyone over on Twitch, thank you for joining me. I do dual stream if you wonder where I'm reading these comments from. So feel free to ask or say anything you want to over there. What items am I still missing? Asked Mish Tawak. Imperial's Might and Wisp Projector. That's it. 2 items. 2 items. So hoping to get lucky here. It's nothing like D2, right? The best game ever. Yeah, it's definitely great. I probably think it's the best game ever, yeah. Definite probably. Wonder if I would have made a Final Fantasy VIII YouTube channel if I would be saying that's the best game ever, huh? So since we're talking about old games, I love, some of y'all that have been around a while, one of my favorite games from back in the real day, like I'm talking day. Any of y'all remember, just put in chat, just say I do, or if you, or actually if you remember this game, put in the number 50. It was called Miraph's World. It was on the I had it on 5.5 floppy, and it was so sick. It was almost like RPG, like dungeon crawler almost, turn-based. So, because back then you couldn't have, like, you know, AI and stuff, I guess. But Miraph's World, and you know what comes after me mentioning Miraph's World is me pulling up pictures of the game, of screenshots of the game. In just a minute, as soon as this runs over, I'm pulling it up. Is Wisp Projector that rare? It's not that rare, no. I've found multiples of things that are much rarer. I've just, you know, luck is luck, right? So no 50s in the chat on either Twitch or YouTube. So nobody's played Miraph's World in chat except for me. We gotta pull this up, fellas. As soon as this runs over, I'm pulling this up for you. You guys, first of all, before I pull it up, you make sure you squint when I bring up the pictures, all right? Because they're wild. Wild. Boom. Are you ready for this, guys? Seen it, never played it? Just prepare yourself, okay? Here we go. This is Miraph's World from, where's view full screen? There's something on here, right? Open image in new window. Is it gonna open? You would do that to me. Fellas, this game was amazing. I can remember fighting these guys. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Just crazy. This was the like when you would start up, these monsters would pop in one by one. Boop, 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 boop. That was like the loading screen. It was so sick. And look at this. You notice how things have changed. I can't highlight it. Please copy this and distribute it. Beginner's version, copyright. Please copy it. They're telling you to copy it and give it to other people. How things have changed, huh? High def graphics right there. Yeah, the remake is the Miraph's World Resurrected is coming soon, fellas. This is what the screen generally looked like. You would pick the arrows left, right, up, down to move, and you'd go down ladders and up ladders to go into the dungeons. So sick. So sick. Yeah, like, it kind of Stormtrooper-ish, right? And then I had a little bit newer version. See, every screen's different because these monsters would pop up randomly. Like this one doesn't look like this one, doesn't look like this one. They pop up in random locations, so I thought that was crazy as it is. Oof. When you get in the newer versions, look at this guy. Holy smokes. Anytime you see these crazy looking monsters, terrifying. This zombie right here, or this werewolf, oof. Crazy. Or this, oh my gosh. This was the end of your life. You have one behind you here, and then one in front of you too. This is game over right here. This is just dunzo. Dunzo. No chance. These fuzzballs. Some monsters could only drop certain items too. So like this fuzzball, I can't remember what it was, but the fuzzball would drop different things. this guy, see he's holding an egg. He would drop these special eggs for something. I can't remember what it was now. But yeah, just awesome. Just awesome game. I think you can play it for free too. Like right now you can go online and there's like MS-DOS emulators and you can go on and play that. It kind of works a little fidgety, but you can do it. It's like the first Doom. Yeah. My eyes hurt. Yikes. Come on, fellas. Come on, fellas. Game is goated. What is this MS Paint, says Ballard over on Twitch. What if I use High Lords on a Whirlwind Barb? Yeah, that's probably your best option, I would say. I think that's what I'm pretty sure that's what I used. I'm pretty sure that's the best option too there, Tommy V. Are you doing Whirlwind? I think you get what, a bunch of Lightning Res, or is it Lightning Absorb? I can't remember what's on High Lords. I think it's Lightning Res and Deadly Strike, right? Attack speed? MS-DOS, got it. Yeah. Good old MS-DOS for sure. Yeah, I was like I bet you when I was like 6 or 7 years old, I bet you I had more computer knowledge than 99% of the population. Straight up. Like in like 91, 92, like when that, like I could go into MS-DOS and look into the file folder, like, you know, and because you'd have to run everything through DOS. Like there technically was Windows, but you had to like, at the time, like the earliest I can remember, I think you had Windows, but any game and a lot of even just regular programs, like any of the word processing and stuff, you had to jump into MS-DOS and pull up the executable file and launch it through there, like with just the MS-DOS commands and stuff, which isn't that complicated, but nobody knew nothing about computers back then, right? So Greybush, yo, man, there's been high runes popping everywhere, like super rare items everywhere. It's just been insane. The last few days, like the highlight video will be coming out soon. This might be the last day I run the Chaos Sanctuary. I was planning on going longer, but I've honestly found so much stuff that I don't want a video to be 37 minutes, right? I mean, I could, I guess, but MS-DOS separate the men's from the boys. The men's. Ooh. Says Mallard over on Twitch. Yeah. My house was my house.wad mod of Doom was S tier. Yeah, I don't know. I do remember hearing that, yeah, the Diablo or Doom, I mean, had all these crazy mods and stuff because they opened the source code like, you know, 10 years after the game launched or something like that or whatever it was, but I didn't play any of that kind of stuff, so personally. Jesse said I was playing Oregon Trail Apple II at the time. Nice. Yeah, we had some Oregon Trail. I don't remember what year or when though, you know, like it wasn't the super old one, but we got the one when it was like colorized, so like a newer version in like 95 or something. Instead of just like the green, or I guess it was color, but like not the MS-DOS version. Like I think it might have even been on a CD, maybe not, but maybe. It was slightly double better graphics, I guess we'll say. JS said he felt so GG. He felt like a god when he installed his first game all by himself. Right. I do remember how cool I was. I was like, yeah, I can look through this. So how do I pull up this and that? And I don't even remember the little baby commands now, you know. It's the equivalent of like memorizing like a Twitch command, you know, or like a /player7 in D2, you know, like. But at the time I was like, yeah, I know how to do this, and most people don't. Predator Unit, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. Indignation Knight, welcome in as well. Hopefully y'all are having a wonderful day. What's going on here? Stop running away. What? When they run away, that's the most annoying thing ever. All monsters should be mandatorily charged to you. Let's see. You must had installed a PC by totally YB yourself. Not sure what you're... Back in the day by yourself. Oh, yeah. Yeah, back in the day you had to figure it out all yourself. Or you'd have, like, my dad had magazines and stuff. PC magazines. Tell you how to do everything. Books. Didn't have YouTube, right? Michael Crawford, welcome in. Good morning to you as well. Makes me want Phil to bust out the brick laptop. Oh, you're asking for it, huh? The brick laptop. You guys, I don't know if you guys can handle the laptop. I have a highly advanced laptop. I do kind of, I mean, I would bust it out, but I think my old school computer talk is boring some people, so maybe we'll take a break on it for a minute, huh? Hashtag laptop stream. I should set it over next to the printer, huh? Find anything good today? Yeah, I got a Vex earlier. That's about it though, huh? Miraph's World live stream next time? I mean, I could. Knight says, as soon as my stream comes on, he has an irresistible desire to play D2. Might as well do it, right? Might as well do it. $130. Stone Skin hard pass. The algorithm would explode. You're right. That's called the YouTube hack right there. If I had the printer and the laptop on the same screen at the same time. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want the world. It would be like the whole world would implode or something. It'd be too much. It's too much. Duriel, what's going on? Yo. White boy, what's going on? Yo. Welcome in. Maybe I will pull out the laptop. Beal said he'd watch old RPG gameplay. Yeah, some of y'all OGs, GG channel members and stuff would for sure, but in general, the way YouTube works, they wouldn't show the stream to nobody. So maybe one of those funsy streams, huh? Like a GeoGuessr stream and stuff like that I do once in a while. Mech War series. Never heard of Mech War. But yeah, like I was just saying a minute ago, the way YouTube works, like it's really, really not good for your channel to like play other games. So it's not like Twitch as much. Twitch isn't kind of the same, but on YouTube it can literally like hurt your channel if you play games that 90% of your viewers don't want to watch. Like, so. Thanks, Nightbot. Yeah, don't forget, YouTubers, make sure you slap that like button for me if you had forgotten to do so. I know most of y'all probably already did already, because y'all are legends. Ooh. Wait a second. Oh, he must have been frozen a little bit. I thought he was blue. I was about to be like, really? You drifted that far over there? Now I can't get to you? Send an SOJ and hello from Brazil. Big fan. Appreciate you, Eduardo. Gee. Thank you so much. Wow. Yeah, when your call to arms and your Oak Sage are gone, you're in trouble with this druid. Probably want to pay attention, huh? It'd wreck his viewership more than likely, even if it's another RPG. Yeah, even playing one of the other Diablo games, like, oh, never mind, we'll come back to that in a second. Little trap skiller, yeah, good old trap skiller. Ooh. But yeah, the way YouTube works, it looks at like your normal viewers, so you guys right here, and it screenshots it and like, okay, these are the people that are most likely to watch Phil. And then it shows my video or my streams to those guys. And then if like 90% of the people who always watch my videos watch my video, YouTube goes, oh, it must be a good video, and it shows it to more people, or a good stream. But if it shows my stream or video to the people that 90% of them always watch my videos, and only like 50% of them watch my stream or video, they go, oh, never mind, this stream sucks, this video sucks, so they don't show it to nobody, so I get way less viewers. And then if that happens 3 or 4 times in a row, they go, okay, this guy started making really bad videos, so we'll stop showing all of his videos and streams to anybody ever again. It's real rough. It's happened to me a couple times, so you don't want to do that. Is this ladder? This is single player. I'm trying to finish up my Holy Grail. Digo Reefert? Sorry if that's pronounced wrong. My apologies. Socrates. Yeah, welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, my mercenary got ripped. What happened? Huh. My mercenary got ripped. Really, my mana isn't really going down, so maybe I could throw on I don't know if Infinity really help at all, but Deckard Cain should be a character in the new Mortal Kombat. Nice. What happened to Azrael over here, huh? You're from ALS. I don't know what that stands for. My apologies. Oopsie. Where is... Or is that like Los Angeles? Not sure. Oh, Diego. That makes sense. Never mind. I'm a dummy. I should have known that. Bogdan, appreciate you. How did I not know that was Diego? I guess my brain melted there. My apologies even more so. Jeez. Boy, that make me look real dumb right there. We'll just forget about that, huh? We'll just forget about that. Classic Phil, yeah. Classic Phil. Yeah, that was a rough one. My apologies. That's very embarrassing. Is Lycander's aim any good anymore? I have never heard of anybody using that since 2002, probably. I mean, it's usually, yeah, like you said, Faith, obviously, but Faith and Windforce is about it. I think is all I ever hear people really using. There could be some other, there's obviously going to be budget, like something to do before you get that, but those are pretty much the go-tos. Latin America, most exactly Argentina. Gotcha, okay. Well, appreciate you joining. Welcome in. Welcome in. Best thing I found over the past 2 days. Oh man, the #1 best. I mean, probably the Ja rune, I guess. There's several options that could go for that, but I'll go with the Ja rune, I guess. Gut bang. All right, did I get? Okay. Vizier seems to be out of here, so. Hey, when you move on and you don't realize they're hiding in the corner or something. I was busy, didn't get a chance to watch. Yeah, no problem. No problem. You can always catch the replays, or yeah, the drop pilot video will probably be out tomorrow, and you can see all the glorious drops. Ooh. Glorious. It's been some pretty exciting ones. Glad you're on the men's. Let's see. Arrow, did you get the back surgery, I think? Hard to remember. Hard to remember. Oh yeah, glad you're on the men's. On the men's. I feel like when I say that, it sounds like I'm saying something else. Glad you're feeling better. Oh, broken hand. Okay, my apologies. See, it's hard to keep everyone's, we're all us middle-aged dudes, all of our surgeries and stuff. Oh, boxing, fractured hand. Oof, oof. Gotcha. Okay, he's taking too long. In any border card games? Not really any. I mean, back when I was like in high school, I guess. Not even when they were super popular, but after they're popular, I started playing Magic, I guess. But just for like a year or two, like me and my buddies would play Magic, but I'm not like huge into it or anything. We had a thing where we would, for whatever reason, like 1 week we would bring in like hacky sacks, and like after people stopped ever using hacky sacks, like anyone ever did, I guess. But then next week we'd bring in like yo-yos, and then the next week we'd bring in like our old Pogs, and then the next week we brought in our Magic cards. And then some of the people seen us bring in Magic cards, like, and they were like, "Oh, I got a bunch of Magic cards," and we all started playing Magic like in school, and like. We're like on the football team, we're riding our bus to like our game, and we'd pull the Magic cards out of our bags and be like on the school bus, like riding to our next football game, like playing Magic cards and stuff. But that was cool. So like 40 years ago, yeah, back in the 60s, yeah. Yep. Yeah, I got a sick deal on some Magic cards too. This guy was just like, "Oh, I have all these Magic cards, like those white boxes that are like 1.5 feet long, or maybe they're only a foot long. I don't know. That you fill up with cards." I bought 5 of those for $40 from this guy, and I bet you there's like, even at the time, I bet you they were worth like several $100s. I don't know why he sold them all to me for that cheap, but I was like, sure, I'll buy those. 40 bucks, who cares? Like, yeah. Sold your angel deck? Yeah, I don't even know what that means, so you must have been into it a little bit more than me, but yeah, we it was just like a year or two we kind of started doing that just for funsies, and then we were like, wait a second, we like doing this. So yeah, Vito says 400 runs of the Horker, best he's got is a string of ears. What? That's not good enough. Sorry to hear that. You'll get it. You'll get it. Any moment now you're gonna get something good. Any moment. Undead Arrow said he used to play hardcore back in like high school, not so much anymore. Yeah, yeah, I don't really do none of that kind of stuff anymore. Yeah, nope. Just this all the time. You have about 3 of those, the ones that hold like 5,000 cards, almost full. Yeah, I don't know how many fit in them. I don't think 5,000 fit in one of those. I think each one of those probably fits like 1,000 cards, maybe. I've never really counted, but never really counted. So they're pretty old though. Like I think the newest in that box that I got was maybe 7th edition or something like that. So, which is not new, right? So. But they're all kind of between. I don't remember the edition, to be honest. But for some reason, I seem to remember 7th edition was like the one that most of them were in there. Cheap because he wanted drugs. No, he wasn't the kind of person to do drugs at all. I don't think. Pretty sure not. Never know though, right? Never know. No, bro. I don't think so. If by drugs you mean so I can afford healthcare, maybe. He probably sold you a box full of homelands, like a whole. Well, no, they were a large mixture of everything. There was lands in there, but I don't know if homelands is some special card named homelands, or you just mean like the lands, like the swamps and forests and stuff, but. Those were in there. It was everything he had. He just was like, I'm never going to touch these ever again. I'd rather have 40 bucks to, I don't know. Whatever. He was the same guy who got me into, I've seen him playing, Morrowind. Like, I had heard about Morrowind from, X-Play on, Tech TV. And then I seen him playing it and I was like, hey, that game looks sick. Like, they weren't kidding. This game does look awesome. And then I went and got it. Exact shields. 4-socketed, no. No res. I guess since Diablo spawned up, we might as well go get him, huh? I have a lot of the older edition cards, says Undead Arrow. Card's only a bit newer because I got into it a little bit again and started Planeswalker deck. Gotcha. Yeah, Planeswalker I feel like was coming in right when I stopped doing it. Like maybe a couple packs, like I seen them coming out, but I was like, nah, I'm done doing this stuff. But maybe. Can't remember. I did buy a few packs. Whatever edition came out that had the very first Sliver Queen in it. I don't know if you remember the Sliver Queen. It was a card that took 1 of each resource, but it was like some insane card. My buddy bought a pack and he got the Sliver Queen in it. The first edition that the Sliver Queen came out. And the guy working there was like, oh, hey, I see you got that. You know, we opened them right there. And he's like, oh, the Sliver Queen, huh? Yeah. And my buddy was like, how am I ever going to use this in a deck? Blah, blah, blah. And the guy's like, hey, I'll give you a free pack for that card. And he's like, sure. So, and now I think that first edition Sliver Queen is worth like $100 or $200 or something. I don't know for sure, but even at the time, we found out later that it was worth like way more than one pack. You had a sliver deck? Nice. Yeah, we didn't, it was in the pack. He's like, I'm never using this. Oh, Swish says, with the correction here, Homelands was every single deck in the whole thing was garbage and nobody ever wanted it. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. Obviously. Pretty obvious, I think, that I didn't know that. He'd probably be kicking himself now if he still played. Yeah, I mean, maybe. Yeah, I mean, we were never really huge into it, I guess, or whatever. It was just kind of something we did for a minute. Just seen that guy over the weekend, actually. Like Sliver Queens is $300 right now. Yeah, I thought it was something like that, but I wasn't sure. Yeah, and he traded it for a pack of cards. Which, what do the pack of cards go for now? Probably like $5.99, $6.99, something like that, maybe. 72 Black Lotuses. Right. Well, I got some Black Lotuses too, but they're the garbage remakes that aren't worth anything. I played against a guy in high school that had a deck of all the like original editions. I don't think he knew exactly what they were worth at the time. Maybe he did. I don't even know. But he had a deck. It was this crazy it was a full instant damage deck. So he had all of the you know, like the one resource, like the one fireballs that did 3 damage apiece and stuff like that. This whole deck, it was just all instant damage fire deck that was all these cards that are like not made anymore and you're not allowed to use them. Like I said, I'm pretty sure he had like Black Lotuses in there and stuff, so thought packs were pushing 15. Whoa, I have no idea. That's crazy. Let's see, where'd that go? Someone said, the perfect... Where'd that go? I missed it. I lost it. To collectors, mints, so perfect mint's worth over $1,000. I think you're talking about the Sliver Queen we were mentioning earlier. Yeah, I mean, when he pulled it right out of the packet, it was definitely mint, obviously. I wonder what happened to that guy. He got that card, and maybe if he has it now, and he's holding on to a 10 grand card. Oh, Undid Arrow says, actually, it's worth, he said he looked it up, maybe it's worth 6 to 10K, you said? Eh. Yeah, I wish I had that card right now. Shiny Platinum Angel says, I don't know all the cards. I only know some of the cards, right? Some of the cards. Card grading is a sham. They just assign an arbitrary number to cards. Yeah, I mean it is an opinion, right? If you think you have like a perfect card, you send it to somebody, they'll like, we give it a 9.6, and you send another guy, they're like, it's a 9.8. It's all just opinion, right? Keep sending it to somebody till you get a perfect 10. Keep sending it back to the same person until they eventually grade it a 10. Packs of magic cards and packs of cigarettes are suspiciously the same price, says Swish. Nice. Both $15 a piece. Stone skin again. Oh, that was for the packs being $6 to $10. Totally misunderstood that. Totally misunderstood that. Gotcha. The 1K mint was the Sliver Queen. Alright. Finally pulled it together in my brain. Brian says he stays away from Magic because the tournament bans so many cards, which makes the value of certain cards vary dramatically. Yeah, that is true. I remember Cooley used to do a Magic the Gathering podcast with, I'm assuming, one of his friends, one of his buddies. But obviously that became, you know, when your YouTube channel takes off, and then you have some other one you're doing all the time that's not really performing as well, kind of makes it hard to keep doing. Oh, Jay, Ballinator, let's go. You hanging out to talk about Magic the Gathering too, Ballinator? We're having a great Magic the Gathering combo. Grindy, is that an insult, or are you talking about in the normal middle-aged male way? But actually, I don't. Father-in-law's got a smoker that he's given me. I'd never go get it though, because I don't know how much I want to use it, but one of these days I will. I guess I'll have to once I get one, huh? Galback the Great. Right. Yeah, she's been lurking the whole time. Galback's been lurking. Normal middle-aged male way. Yeah, okay. No, I don't, but I mean, I would if I was rich and I had the time to do it and stuff like that, but I mean, how much does like a brisket go for nowadays? Like just to go buy a brisket from like Costco or something. Aren't they like $100 or $90 or something? So expensive. Then you gotta make sure you get it in super early. You gotta buy like the pellets if you got a pellet grill or whatever, and take care of, man, 60 to a hundo, yeah. How come Galback's in here today? I don't know, she's supposed to be working. Maybe she's lying, not really at work, huh? Or maybe she's doing something else and I forgot, I don't remember. Hard to remember stuff, huh? Why are you in here, Snowpro? You're supposed to be working too right now. What's going on here? All you people are supposed to be working. Maroonbon said he wants to try dry aging. Yeah, that's another one. That's another expensive hobby, right? Hey, let's buy some super expensive large steak thing and then cut half of it off because, you know, it's rock hard and dry, you know? The pellicos. Traeger grill's awesome, says Mustang, yeah. Yeah, the people who smoke stuff, they love it. I do know that, but I guess if you didn't like doing it, you wouldn't do it, huh? You wouldn't talk about it. So, kind of makes sense. Yeah, it's definitely good. I've had, you know, friends have smoked stuff or whatever, but I'm more of a to-the-point kind of guy. Like, I want to make food and I want to eat it, and then I want to be not hungry anymore. That's kind of how I live my life. More goal-oriented than, you know. But that's just me. Oh, bringing in the bacon. True story, huh? True story. Smoked wings, huh? I don't know if I've ever had like slow-cooked smoked wings before, to be honest. Killa Kev says he works 5 a.m. to 1 p.m. That's what he already got his day in. Sounds like truck driver hours or something. Do you smoke anything? I don't have a smoker at the moment, Walter. It's sitting in my father-in-law's garage, waiting for me to get it to my house. But yeah, smoked wings are da bomb, he says. Yeah, we'll try them out one day, huh? I suppose I'll get this grill one day, or this smoker one day, I guess. Pork shoulder. Yeah, I mean, the first thing I'd probably do is like, pork stuff is super cheap, so that's probably the first thing I'd do. Get it dialed in, make sure I don't completely mess something up. Yeah, you can buy like a 3 or 5 pound like pork, even like pork tenderloins are like $1.80 a pound or something, so it's like super cheap. I'd do something like that first, just to make sure I got it running right and there's not like paint fumes on it or whatever. T-Dub, what's going on? Yo, T-Dub copping in over on Twitch. Yeah, Puff says cheap and delicious. Yeah, definitely would be something pork. Pork is just so much cheaper than everything else. Pork and chicken are super cheap. Kinda, sorta. What level we have? 92, almost hit 93 here pretty soon. Rotisserie chicken from Costco sounds like it's up Phil's alley. Nah, it's too expensive. We've gotten them once or twice, but yeah. I feel like I remember, I could be wrong here, but I feel like the kids don't like them. So we didn't get them again. I don't remember, maybe I didn't like it, I don't remember. I'm not sure. We got them once or twice. Brian says 4 a.m. to noon for him, dang. Yeah, that's crazy early, right? I didn't like them? Gotcha. Yeah, I think they get real too mushy. I think they were mushy. So, I think it was a rough texture type of deal. You get Phil a smoker so he can ingest carcinogens with us. Yeah, there you go. Those delicious cancer-causing things. Yeah, once in a while you're fine. Starting this late in my life, I'll be fine. At this advanced age, you know what I'm saying? So. Pork loin is way more forgiving and way cheaper than tenderloins. Well, okay. Well, there you go. I'm probably thinking of that then. Whatever the super cheap one is. You get it at Aldi, and yeah, it's super cheap, and yeah. Usually I just throw it in the slow cooker and or throw it in the crock pot and then throw some taco seasoning on it, call it a day. Whatever that is. Costco has their own chicken farms for their rotisserie chickens. Yeah, I've heard... I've obviously seen the memes and stories about like people just living on rotisserie chickens because they're so cheap. But that's like a huge loss product for them just to get people in the door. Like people will specifically shop there just because they don't want to go a second place and they get the rotisserie chickens there. But man, yeah, the text, I feel like I'm remembering it now. The texture is just rough, like real mushy and gross from what I remember. Smoked cheese is good, Jimmy Jams over on Twitch says. No heat, just some pellets and smoke, so it doesn't melt. Yeah, that don't want it to melt for sure. $10 for a whole pizza. I feel like I got the pizza one time and it wasn't bad. Kind of a weird texture there too, like it was real bready. But I feel like it was good though. I don't remember. Brian says he has 11, and you got an 11-month-old from, you get up super early. Don't even know what sleep is. Is that drugs? Oh, the talking about the terror zone, Neolithax terror zone. Yeah, we're just gonna skip it though. We're just gonna skip it though. Man, food's getting everyone excited in chat over here. Jeez. All the food chat. What time we got? It's 2 o'clock. You know what? Just before this run, I'm gonna go. I gotta go hit the little boy's room. So I'll be back in like 2.5 minutes. We'll leave you with the printer. It's gonna say 5, but it's gonna be 2.5 minutes. So I'll BRB, fellas, super quick. I'm back. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Snow Pro. You know what's going on. Channel favorite, the printer. Let's go. Boy, I'm getting a little chilly too. Grab my hoodie. Is it network capable, the printer? No. Well, I mean, you can hardwire to it. It doesn't have Wi-Fi. But it prints. It prints like a mofo. You see them flannel pants, you better believe it. What kind of well-respected streamer would wear something besides pajama pants? Get out of town. Get out of town. JS says pajama pants, the only way to go. Yeah, I mean, if I go out in public, I go pick my kid up from school, I don't wear pajama pants, like, but I don't wear flannel pajama pants, but I mean, just for you guys. I mean, usually you guys would never know, right? Like, you're telling me if any of y'all were on Zoom calls, you're telling me you guys were always dressed up, like you're wearing a dress shirt, like a dress shirt and a tie, and you're wearing dress pants when you're on a Zoom call? Get out of here, guys. Get out of town. Ha! Mallard, hot tub stream. That's a bit much. That's a bit much. Bit much. Yeah, see, Patrick's working with pajama pants on as well. See? Just like everybody else. Can't promise about the pants, but Maroon Bond, you're not talking. You gotta at least wear some kind of pants. Can't be wearing no pants. Jeez. Who wears pants? Yeah, that's what I'm getting at so far. You gotta wear something. I know you're joking, obviously. You got to. Fishaholic, yo, says lunchtime. Lunchtime for you, huh? Nice. Cheers. This is a late lunch smoothie for me as well. Just got on anything good today. What's up, Trash? Yo, I did get a high rune earlier. That's probably about it, though. High rune and then just some other little things. A couple skillers and things like that. Gonna get a Zod? I mean, that'd be sick. That'd be so hype. Just so hype. Ooh, that would be so crazy. Wouldn't mind getting another one of those at all. The Mickey Mouse cup, GG. Yeah, I don't have a lot of cups the right size. So, for some reason, we have the biggest cups we have are these Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse cups. So. Well, the other ones are glass, and I don't like putting smoothies in clear glass cups. So, that's the main reason. You know. Find your wisp yet? I did not. No. No wisp. Yeah, the wisp is probably the most shocking one, huh? I believe I haven't found one yet. 3-socketed cryptic sword. Why did I think someone told me to hang on to one of those for something? I can't remember. Or was it 4 sockets? Hurry up and put it in the chat before I leave if I should keep that 3-socketed ethereal crystal sword. I don't think there is, but I could be. Lawbringer? Maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was Lawbringer. I'll grab it and hang on to it. For some reason, I don't know why I keep thinking that I was looking for that before D4 came out to make something. But now, I can't remember. Mike, what's going on? Phil, what are you cubing your runes up for? What's the next on the rune word list? I really just have so many runes that I just have to cube a bunch of them up. Like, they just take up too much room. I have too many runes, so. Jess says, yeah, Lawbringer. Scott says, maybe Plague. Yeah, I don't remember what Plague is, but. I don't remember what the runes that go into it, I mean. Mike over on YouTube says, yeah, plague. So it could be a plague. Maybe someone was talking me into making before D4 came out. So good thing I took it, huh? That's definitely a rune word I got to make at some point. Boy, smoothies, the way I make smoothies is so freaking good. So good. Everybody loves these things. Just banana, strawberry, pineapple. Must just be the proportions I put in there or something, but man, they're so good. A little bit of milk, like a half cup of milk, maybe quarter cup, half. So good. What's left on the Grail? The only thing left is Wisp and Tyrell's Might. So Wisp and Tyrell's Might. Got 2K over on Twitch said Cham Shale that must be the plague, huh? Good old Cham rune. Finally put one of those to good use. I think I used one for what cannot be frozen in an area. Yeah, should probably make some rune words, I suppose. What is Wisp? A Wisp projector is a ring. It's mainly just known because it has lightning absorb on it. That's the main use for it. Got lightning absorb and then like the next best thing. I don't even remember what all is on it besides that. I feel like there's like 10 magic find or something, like nothing crazy, but uh-oh. I'm gonna sneeze. Do not clip that. Do not screenshot that, okay? Okay, guys? Do not screenshot that and then post it in Discord, okay? I glanced at OBS real quick, my broadcasting system, software, my face, and I'm like, Glad to see me drinking something other than nasty water. Water is bad. Fish do stuff in it. Oh boy. Dang, did he get knocked off the edge? Guess so, he didn't drop anything. Rats. Yeah, we'll grab that, I guess. Puff says, didn't realize Wisp was that rare. It's pretty rare. It's really not as rare as me not finding it. It's just been bad luck, essentially, or just strange luck that I haven't found one yet. Just strange. And the thing is, too, I found one. I found it online before, but I didn't find it. I didn't find it on single player here, so I'm just counting if I find stuff just only on this single player account. So. It's SOJ rare, says Foo. Yeah, I actually have no idea how rare it is. I know it's rare, but I don't know how rare. I've definitely found way more SOJs than I have Wisps in my life, that's for sure. I've probably found like 4 times as many SOJs as Wisps, but I don't think it's like as rare. It's not as rare as Tyrell Might and Mang Songs and stuff. I think Metal Grid's more rare than it is, but I could be wrong though on that, but Pop says he wouldn't. He thinks SOJ rare sounds about right. All right, yeah, maybe it could be, could be. Guess I could look it up, huh? Okay, let's check this out. This guy's a stone skin, right? So, forget about it. Let's glance it real quick, huh? Why not? Why not? D2R drop odds. Web browser. So we've got stone. Oh, it's on regular quality. Unique. Stone crusher. Oh, it's, I hate that. Get rid of the stone of Jordan. How much? It doesn't matter. We'll just go bosses, make it easy. So Stone of Jordan, obviously, we'll go. We'll go with Bale just because it's easiest to see. Good name. And obviously Bale can drop anything. So Hell Bale, non-quest. SOJ, well, it's way more common off of Vandaril, isn't it, huh? Well, this one's 17 and this is 6,500. We'll go with that. Wisp Projector. Bale. So, yeah, identical to SOJ, almost. Pretty much. I think it's pretty much the same number. Yeah, so identical. There you go. JS asks if Trav would be the best place to find it. Maybe. That is where I found my very first SOJ, was actually running Trav, so I would say probably. I can't say for sure. I don't feel like going over and looking it up again, but I would say probably. Yeah, you definitely don't want to run Bale to get anything, but it's just the easiest to look up because any item you look up, Bale can obviously drop. So. Greg, no, I don't. I generally don't kill Diablo unless I do it for funsies one time. Andy cannot drop the wisp. Yeah, that's what it looked like. Yeah, no wisp from Andy. I don't think I even keep those anymore, to be honest. Telemarketer, huh? Don't think I should answer that. Greg has to take too long. Yeah, that's pretty much why I don't. Pretty much. And Diablo can't even drop Tyrell's Might anyways, so he could drop the Wisp, I think, but I just decided it wasn't worth it. This build's kind of slow against the boss single targets with kind of a lot of life, so that combined with the time it takes to spawn, I was like, yeah, forget about it. What is going on around here? Someone's beating us up. Just gonna get rid of whoever's got fanaticism over here. Dang it. Alright, forget this guy. You can go run around and keep running away. Oh, my armor was gone. That's what was taking me out so fast there. Oopsie. Do I ever do bail runs? Nah, bail runs, I hate doing bail runs. Hates them. So no, I pretty much never do bail runs. Then you have to wait between every freaking, what you call it, every, wave, and so lame. Say about the only time I do is, we'll say beginning of ladder, you're trying to level or something. That's about the only time I'll do that. Yeah, and pretty much I go with like what Undead Arrow said here, yeah, that it just takes too long to get to bail, so I just feel like it's not really worth it. Considering like the regular champions in any 85 area can drop every item in the game, just like bail cans, but you can kill like 30 of them in the same time it takes to kill bail one time, so. Yeah, we'll take Diablo out this time, why not? Why not, huh? Just cuz. This is a time for the wisp, fellas. It's coming in hot this time. Oh, never mind. I got a bill and a poleaxe. Almost a wisp. All right, it's been too long since we found something. It's got to be this run. There's no doubt in my mind. None. Yeah, War Club. I pick up the War Club real quick. Thought about IDing it. You could always upgrade it to an Ogrimal. Thought about it. But decided not to. Come on, piece of shit. I didn't miss a Grand Charm, did I? Totally grabbed it. Remember the good old days of map pack. I would never use a map pack, ever. I would never do that. Good old back in the day. What? Francis, map hacks were the best. Everyone racing out into the Bloodmoor before cows for the experience shrine. I never really did that, but yeah, I could see why. Yeah, I probably just didn't know better, didn't think about it. And I was never. It was so easy to get the 99 back then, anyways. It didn't really matter. I had several 99s back in the day, and it wasn't even from like me blasting or nothing. It was just so easy. But I never had one since then. They changed stuff. They took the experience off of cows, you know, the amount of experience you used to get. So haven't had one since then. No desire to. Just had to run 1,000,000 cow levels. Yeah, I mean that's all anybody did back then, right? That's all anyone did. I never even, when I first started playing, I like, besides like running Mephisto, I guess, to get gear or something like that, you never ever heard of anyone doing anything except for running cows. Me anyway. I never did. And like everyone was so powerful, like depending on what era you're talking about, like I just remember running out in the cows and just sprinting through the game as fast as I could, and I could barely kill anything. And then they'd be like, next game. And I'm like, what? You know, you got a bunch of hex charms in your inventory and you're just like spraying multi-shot arrow out there and running behind them as fast as you can to like keep up. And the game was done in seconds. 20 seconds, every cow game was done. It was wild back then. It was wild. Trestled armor, let's go. Mm-hmm. Mustang says just be able to sit just inside the portal and leech experience like crazy. Yeah, I did that before, where you get rushed through and then, you know, you're literally level 1, beat the game. So you go ahead and then you hop in the cow game, yeah, and just sit inside the portal. You get like 25 levels in one game. So you'd be like level 80. You'd go from level 1 creating a character to like level 80 in like an hour or two. Like the full rush and everything. Because yeah, you didn't have to, I think back then you didn't have to do any of the Act 3 stuff. And yeah, you could skip, you could get right through Ancients without the level requirement, I think. Or there was some way to skip it, I can't remember. But yeah. Uber leveling, yeah. Well, this was before Ubers, like well before the Uber stuff came out. Yeah, okay. Make some good FG doing Uber leveling. Gotcha. Yeah, because yeah, it used to be crazy experience in there before they nerfed that too. I remember hearing about that. At the time when Ubers were introduced into the game, I feel like I wasn't playing, maybe. I don't remember for sure. Kratos, yeah, glitch rushes, yeah, probably what it was. I couldn't remember what you did and didn't have to do, and like, yeah, it probably was just glitch rush stuff I was doing. Oh, swirling crystal, how are we gonna roll for us, fellas? How good we gonna get? How good we gonna get? 211, oof. I already have a perfect one, so this isn't gonna be too needed for me, but I mean, Tall Rosh's lidless eyes, pretty cool. Little cool one to find. Yeah, Wicked Ball over on Twitch saying that was the good old days. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Back when we were all young, had hair, those were the days. Marty says they nerfed cows, but then they let us have the Uber leveling. Yeah, for a little bit. They let you have Uber leveling for like a couple years, right? Like I said, I don't remember doing Uber leveling at all. So I have to guess that was probably the times when I started playing Halo a lot, maybe. Halo, that was probably right when I first got Xbox Live. That must have been what it was. Probably right around when Halo 2 came out. Because I didn't play Diablo for a huge stretch in there, especially when that happened. When I got Xbox Live for my original Xbox and was playing Halo 2 online, boy, it was over. That was lights out for everything else. Everything else. What's a good sort for the Tal set? I mean, Blizzard's kind of the most common, but that's just because Blizzard was always used so much. Tal's is probably the best set in the game, huh? Especially if you're talking like a full set, not just like using a three-piece Tal's is used quite a bit too, right? Can't remember. Let's see, three-piece is what? Armor, orb, belt? Because you get like a bunch of FCR and magic find, and I think those are the three pieces if I remember correctly. Undead Arrow said he used to run 9 bots back in his youth. Bunch of bots. Stone skin again. Unreal. Belt armor Amy. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that could be it. Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, another person's belt armor Amy. There you go. Yeah, I probably just forget. I forget. Made you game rich, says Undead Arrow back in the day. Yeah, game rich. Ooh. All the forum golds. Oop. Oh, yeah, no, it's working. Thought I was spamming the wolf again. Oh! Can I get finally? I think I've only found, and crazy enough, I probably found 40 or 50 facets. And only, I think 1 or 2 has been 5/5, which is astronomically low statistically odds. So this should be a good one. Should be a 5/5 statistically. Alas, it is not. It is not. Unfortunate. Oh, well, we'll get them next time, fellas. We'll get them next time. Ooh, what? Oh. Where'd all my life go? Five damage for Blizz is good enough. Yeah, I guess you don't really need the minus, right? So Guess that doesn't really affect Blizzard at all, so I guess that's a very positive spin. Very positive way to look at it, Ack. There you go. That's the kind of positivity we like around here. Randy says Randy Shannon hasn't found a single facet in 4 seasons. Huh. Dang. Well, facets, I mean, even 5.5, like, they're good, right? They're not garbage, but I feel like they're not like a super incredibly valuable. Even if they're 5.5s, they're not like super valuable. So it's not like the craziest thing, you know, that you're like missing out on, I guess. Like, I mean, I would rather have a burr rune than a 5.5 facet, right? Like, I feel like burr runes are worth way more. A lot more. But yeah, single player. Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably still rather have a burr rune on single player too, huh? Undead Arrow talking said you the 3-piece tells on his Nova Sorceress. Okay, I've never rocked that Nova. I thought too that doesn't the forget the way the set bonuses work for the tells for partial or full. Doesn't it go? It has plus cold damage, but then the next level is minus fire damage or fire res. I thought it was something like that. That one of them is plus damage, and then if you go to like the 4-piece, then it's minus. Then if you go the full set, then it's plus on lightning or something. I can't remember which way it went, but yeah, I knew it was on the orb, but I couldn't remember how it went for sure. But yeah, let you hop on and look. I mean, I could Google it real quick. It's not that big a deal. I'm just lazy, you know me. Could just like click the other tab on my monitor over here and be like, it is this. A lot of times y'all got it all memorized already, so that's why sometimes I shout it out, because a lot of people would already know it. Oh. Oh, Demon Hide gloves, 220s. One of these days. Add to cold, negative to fire and lightning. Oh, gotcha. Okay, there you go. Making you want to refit your windy. It's a different play style. It's kind of fun. Yeah, so I've been having a good time. This is definitely gonna be the last day though. It's starting to run its course. You know what I mean? It's still good, but rocking this build. But the what do you call it? The like gimmicky factor of it starting to wear off, I guess. What builds next? Great question. Not sure. Not sure. Maybe I'll just rock like a classic lightning sorceress. Or yeah, maybe. Sasquatch, yo, welcome in. Alep 300 says, just saw your Chaos Sanctuary video on YouTube. Can't believe Wisp Projector is on your Grail still. Yeah, it's just uncommon, right? That's like weird that just weird that I haven't found it yet. Yeah, just unlucky, I guess. But Helm, is this another one of those super low level items that are, I guess it's required level 14, but it's super rare to actually find in an 85 area? Like that big in bonnet I found the other day, and then we look up the drop odds and it's like 1 in 3 million or something. Like, what? Of course I did. Waste a crazy amount of, you know, rare odds of finding something on something like big in bonnet. Classic light. Yeah, I was thinking about it. Charge bolt sort. Yeah, right. Charge bolt sorceress. I mean, maybe. Charge bolt, huh? Charge bolt's good if you. I don't know. Charge bolt's good for like single target, to be perfectly honest. But it's a little bit slower and like annoying to aim and stuff if you're going against like mobs. And considering I'm going to be running like 85 areas to get Holy Grail items, it might be a little bit annoying. I've done Charge Bolt before. It actually works relatively good. Like, it's probably faster than this, to be honest. Mike said he's feeling a GG drop incoming! Would trade me luck. You got 5 wisp, but just finally got an SOJ. Says Alep. Yeah, that's how luck goes, huh? I've got a bunch of SOJs and haven't found a wisp yet. Please stop running away. Why are you running? Randy said he had plenty of fun with the Boazon. Yeah, I don't know, the Boazon, I don't know, it just doesn't look... Anytime I've used them, I used the one, Mavina's one, it was, I guess it was fun-ish, a cold boa with the full Mavina set just for funsies for a few days, but I don't know, I don't know. I pretty much have to make a faith though, right? Not literally, but like if I wanted to be clearing fast with it, so I don't know. Cody B says with lightning sorcerers you can do any of them. Yeah, kinda, sorta, yeah. Kinda, sorta. Oh, sorry, I messed it up. Greenleaf, how are you doing today? What do you think the best character for dealing damage, AoE and solo on bosses? Yeah, I mean, Mosaic is crazy. I've seen someone mention that, but I mean, Mosaic is the most powerful by like leaps and bounds. Like Mosaic, like the best possible Mosaic is like 30 times more powerful than a Hammerden. So unfortunately, that they kind of broke the game with that. So come on, whatever, you stay over there. I'm not dealing with you. I didn't get any of my summons up because I was not thinking. Good enough. Marty says, unfortunately, indeed. Yeah. Yep. Oh, Maroonbon wants me to do a fireball necro. Let's go. Fireball necromancer. Oopsie. Shmula says, the opposite for him, he found a bunch of wisps, yeah. So, before your first SOJ. Yeah, it sounds like that's a common one for everybody, huh? They keep finding all these wisps and no SOJs, huh? Yeah, literally the reverse of that, so just our luck, just our luck. Jedi Sin Roomba, huh? Yeah, probably not going to be assassin. I've really started to dislike playing assassins, to be perfectly honest. Really started to dislike it. Three favorite builds? Oh boy. Probably Nova Sorceress, maybe Nova Sorceress, Singer Barb, and then maybe what would be the next one? Hard to pick. I don't know. Maybe that good old super powerful Lightning Fury job is on, I guess. I don't know about the third one though, but I like the whole teleport around, telly stomp people, not have to aim and just like flash it until stuff dies, you know what I mean? Big fan. Come to the Mosaic side? Yeah, that's not happening. Boy, imagine if I did though. How many views would that stream get? Oh, do it for the views, Phil. Stream title. Chat finally broke me. Playing Mosaic Assassin. Click, click, click. That's me hitting the keyboard. Clickety clack. Grindy says won't ever do Mosaic. Phil, or won't ever play Assassin because of Mosaic. Yeah, I mean, I started a couple ladders with the Assassins and stuff. I never played a lot of Assassin, but man, it's okay, I guess, with like the best possible gear, but like a budget Assassin is so tedious, like just having to use all these safety skills all the time and hitting Mind Blast, and then like, I don't know, I just never liked it. They were okay, I guess, but I just never liked it that much. Just me, though. Grindy said he'd be super disappointed in me. What? It'd be funny. My eyes. Yeah, I'd be sitting up here like Cooley with some sunnies on, right? Some sunnies. USF. Is Poison Nova Necro good at Chaos Sanctuary? Kind of. It's definitely kind of. I don't know for sure if it's great. I haven't ran Poison Necro in every situation. Like, I don't remember if it's good with budget gear or not. So it's hard for me. I can't answer that for sure. But with great gear, I know it wrecks Chaos Sanctuary. You got the D-Web and you got this and that, you know. But it's definitely pretty good there, USF. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was just trying to get back to catching up on chat, and that might have been you over on Twitch asking the same question. My apologies. My apologies. I didn't notice my every once in a while, sometimes the Twitch chat gets closed on accident, and I didn't notice it. So, leftover points for it's semi hard to explain, not that hard to explain, but so yeah, Rock and Iron Golem make it out of an insight, and you want to put just 1 point into Iron Golem, and you're going to have a bunch of points probably maxed out into Golem Mastery, because that'll give it more life, so it'll essentially not die. It still can die if you don't pay attention. They come across the bad auras, you know, fanaticism might type of situation, cursed. But yeah, so you do that. Yeah, you can. Yeah. You get the insight aura if you make a golem out of the iron golem for the iron golem. Yeah. Yep. That's why it's super awesome. So then you'd have an infinity on your mercenary, which infinity, the conviction aura doesn't help the poison damage, but corpse explosion is half fire, half physical, so it boosts the damage of half of corpse explosion, right? So, or you could use a different option too, I guess, for your mercenary, but that's pretty much the end game go-to, I believe. Play Golem synergies. I thought it was Golem Mastery added to the life. Guess I'd have to look that up. But anyways, Red, whichever thing, whether it's Golem Mastery or whether someone's saying Clay Golem's a synergy that adds to life, not Golem Mastery, which I'm confused, but I thought it was Golem Mastery for sure. But whatever gives your Iron Golem more life, you want to pump points into that. Uh-oh. Good thing I have almost 5k life. That was almost instant droppage. Oof, that was a close one. Outlaw a 45 res F protector shield to make to make exile. I personally wouldn't do that, but I can understand the struggle, I suppose, if you don't have a good base. Zupisco, what's going on? Yeah, Mallet. I was pretty much talking about like once you're already super high level, I guess. Sometimes it's hard to mention every single instance of when to do stuff, but yeah, I gotcha. I usually wouldn't make an Iron Golem Insight until after you beat Hell difficulty, so that's just me. I would usually just use Clay Golem before that and have an Insight on your Mercenary. Appreciate it, Red. JS got a Tomb Reaver. Just one socket. Wait a second. You're the other. Oh yeah. Oh, the other JS is here. There you go. That's the JS was talking about you the other day. There's two identical JSs. Get something great today? I mean, I got a Vex rune today, but that's about the best. Bunch of other little stuff. Bunch of other littler stuff. Random skillers and such. And got a tier rune. Blood Golem. Oh, it's definitely not Blood Golem what I always pump my points into. I could have swore it's Golem Mastery. It gives you like the plus to the Golem's life. Let me, you know what? We just started out here. Let me hop out and just look at it, huh? It's gonna be right. Let me hop out and look at it real quick. Why not? We got Iron Golem. Gives you no extra life. Golem Mastery. Bunch of extra life. Blood Golem, 5% extra life. I definitely usually go my points over to here. It's not the Blood Golem, but I don't know that from going up 1% here, or 1 point, I don't know if that's a higher percent than 5%. It probably is. It must be. Don't really remember for sure. But that is what I always do, so. You don't put any points into Iron Golem or Mastery? What? You don't put any points into anything to keep him alive? Wow. Yeah, I definitely always capped out the Golem Mastery, personally. And then, yeah, then you end up with, like someone mentioned over here, the remaining points into... Wowsies. Into Bone Wall for the synergy for Bone Armor. That's when you're like in the 90s though, huh? Yeah, yeah, I just feel like I can recall running Chaos Sanctuary if you just 1 point into Iron Golem, 1 point into Golem Mastery. Your Golem would, I feel like, just die like every single Chaos run. I don't know. I guess if it works for you, but I feel like that would be rough. I feel like I remember doing that, and my Golem died every run, and I was like, "What is going on here?" And then everyone in chat's like, "You dummy. He has no life." I was like, "Oh, good call." I feel like that was a conversation. Come on. Oh, if you wanted to run that full Mavinas, you got to get that Mavinas caster. Yeah, later Undead Arrow, yo, peace out. Yeah, this is also gonna have to be my final run as well. Got just a couple of things I got to do before I go pick my daughter up from school and get the stuff. So it's gonna be the final run right here. Don't go nowhere though, because everyone knows the final run luck. Everybody knows the final run luck. It's a fact. It is known. It is known. All right, appreciate it, Maroonbon. Appreciate you. Or it's that good item? It didn't drop yet. I mean, it's coming real soon here. That's what that means. You know it's coming. You know it's coming. Appreciate you, Beal. My man. Hopefully makes your guys' days at work go by a little bit better, huh? That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for. Battle boots. Gonna give me some tri-reses or something? You can do it. 6 the lightning res. Come on, bro. Work and lurk fellas, says Mike. Yeah. Yeah, I used to do that all the time myself back in the day. Appreciate y'all joining me. Even the work and lurk. Well, if we final run, we might as well take out Diablo, huh? Might as well. Yeah, right, Mike? Yeah, Diablo just for the final run. They nerfed Hammered in this ladder? Didn't hear that's didn't hear nothing about that. I don't think that's the case at all. Pavel Datsuk says he doesn't think anyone's playing D2. Yeah. That's alright. Sure there's somebody, but we won't worry about it today. But appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. You know, there's a few Twitch Prime subs, couple super chats, Machine and Banter. Appreciate y'all supporting the channel. Anyone who's got channel membership, even just hitting the like button, watching the videos. Appreciate you guys so much. YouTube, Twitch. Thank you so much. Peace out, fellas. And you know what I'm about to say. You better not forget to keep slaying. Ooh.